Okay. Pardon me. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry it took me a while. That was not fortunately, I was just trying to get the website running without any ads, but I think you need to pay for it, and I'm not gonna be paying for it. Alright, so I was trying to find a way, but it detects when you have ad blockers, so unfortunately, I couldn't get it out, but that's fine. I've tried to crop the screen as much as possible so you're not bombarded with these ads, because trust me, I can see the ads. It's not fun. But okay. Hi Realtor, I can already see Toby in there. It's fantastic. That's pretty fantastic. Is it a surprise Toby or stun Toby? I can't. Oh, it's surprise Toby. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, so I'm very excited for this because I think in terms of Pokemon knowledge, I can't beat Kanto, right? The OG, and I'm quite excited to rank these shinies. I think this is gonna be super fun. Oh, also, if my voice is a bit too quiet compared to the music, or if the music is too quiet, please let me know and I'll change them accordingly. Okay, I seem to be a little bad at these things, but that's fine. Metapod has to. Okay, I can. We'll see. I think if I remember correct, it's quite bad, but I must say, it's quite interesting to me how there's they devils love Charizard a lot, and it kind of shows, which is very interesting. But it even shows in the shiny, which I think is quite cool or interesting, you know. Oh, there's another. There's more shiny surprise Toby's, shiny Toby's. I see more surprise Toby in the chat. Oh my god, I'm so. Is that angry Toby? Guys, this is gold. Don't worry, I'm working on animated Tobies, so keep an eye for that. I think that's gonna be so funny when I just see Toby barking on my screen. That's gonna be hilarious. But okay, so I think everything's titled correctly. Well, unfortunately, Blended Fiction, you're not first. You're not even second, matter of fact, so right, so what I'm gonna do is, what I was thinking is, I don't know if being on top like that is the best place, but I can't, because I don't want to, you know, obviously block any of the shinies or the ranking. So I figure for now this is okay, but eventually we're gonna have to start scrolling down, and I'm gonna have to make the screen a bit more condensed, and that means more ads, unfortunately, but the music is glorious, thank you. It's just some calm Pokemon music, you know, that's how it goes. So okay, I think we will wait for a couple minutes, and okay, Black and White 2 has the best music. I know there's so many ads on this website, guys, and unfortunately, to get rid of the ads, you have to subscribe to the website. It's just like pay, and I'm like, I'm not paying. Come on. So what I did is I tried to install an ad block, but it just goes like, oh, we've noticed you have an ad block. To continue to the website, you have to pay, or you have to remove the ad block, and it's like, okay, I suppose ads it is. You know. Oh, hi Shimmering Rain. The music is a bop, I know. I can kind of hear it from the headphones. And it's pretty fun. And okay, so what I'm thinking is, what we will do is we'll obviously be ranking the shinies, and then at the very end we will do the best shiny in our opinion from Oh, we can even do, what we can do is from each region we have a champion shiny, right? Like a shiny that we all can agree, come to agree that is the best from that region, and then we can have like a shiny champions where we go through, you know, you get like semi-finals, finals. How many generations are? I think there's 9, if I'm not wrong. And then we can do like this versus that, that versus that region, and then we can have a final, like a really good shiny. Just an idea, if you know, if we get there. Music down just a little bit, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. We'll turn it down just a little there. Okay. Okay, I've turned it down a little bit. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I think we will wait maybe just 9 generations. Yeah, I thought so. So we can do like best from Gen 1, best from Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, you know, so on. And then at the end we can have a champion shiny tournament, and then we can decide which we all collectively think is the best shiny out there so far, right? I think that would be a cool idea. You know, if the series does well and if you guys like this and we keep going with every generation, then I think that could be fun to have like a champion shiny. Although it would be quite hard, I can imagine, because I have a few favorites. Just my personal opinion, you know. But I do have a few favorite shinies that I think look really cool, you know. And it'd be nice to kind of put them against each other. That would be cool. Now, there is a small issue, which is that I'm not very familiar with the more recent generation Pokemon. As in, I don't know them by name, you know, like I don't have that sort of connection that I have with, say, like first 4 generations. So I'll have to kind of educate myself on the newer Pokemon, but that's no problem if we get there. Plus, it's for shiny, it's like there's not a lot of lore you need to know, you know. It's more like how does it look compared to the original, or does it like look better, does it look worse, you know? And I think we're obviously for shinies we're gonna rate them based on sort of like how it's more about looks than anything else, right? I think another thing we can do in the future is ranking all the mega evolutions. I would love to do that with oh, okay, we're back. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I don't know, I don't understand what happens sometimes with OBS. I can see that it's like the frames just drop down to 0. But hopefully we're back now. It's honestly just the internet here, guys. But hopefully it's back. Because if not, that would be a shame. I don't know if this like stops the stream itself and just restarts it, or if it just kind of goes black for a bit. It's back, yeah. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I don't really know why it happens. I need to really get this checked. I don't know if... And we've got Happy Toby back. Toby's happy it's back. That's good. But, yeah, so... I was just saying that we're gonna be ranking it based on mainly just 2 things, which is how cool does it look, and does it add to how the Pokemon looks originally? Because if it looks worse than the original, how is it a good shiny? Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of the whole parameters we're, you know, ranking them based on. Like I said, yeah, so now before we even get to the rankings, there's a couple of things I'd like to share with you, my little people, my lovely people. First, I have a lovely drink on my side, so you can trust that whether you agree with me or not, these are gonna be my honest opinion, you know? And the other thing, I have a slight preference, okay? I personally, here's my opinion on green shinies, because I saw Shimmer and Rain typed in the chat. There's some decent, like, exceptional good green shinies, and then there's bad green shinies, which are more common. Take a sip every time I rank a Pokemon. How about every time I put a Pokemon on the very top tier, which is, now that's a shiny. That's the top share, which means now that's, what we're talking about. I'll take a sip. I think that's only fair. I don't know if we have that many there. But another thing I was gonna say as well is, I personally am not a big fan of green shinies, especially the sickly green one, and you know what I'm talking about, right? But I'm also a fan of pink shinies, which might not be everyone's favorite, but I don't know. Should I join? I don't know if I can add a tier. Let me see if I can. If I could add a tier, it would be at the very end, another red one, which is like, say, green. I don't think we can, because I was actually gonna make a tier myself. Then I saw that someone already has it, bless their heart, in the website. So I thought, okay, well, that's just saving time, right? Because I was actually gonna make one myself. But, okay, so what I'm gonna try and do, Matt, is we'll first rank the ones you can see on the screen, and then I'll have to move it like so, and at that point I'll probably move myself somewhere else, just so I'm not hiding any of the tier names, but we'll get there when we get there, okay? So yeah, honestly guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, most of these abysmal ones are going to abysmal. I'm sorry, these sickly green ones are going to abysmal. You know why? Because I think that's so, one, it's no better than the original because it just strips all color and makes it like the sick green. Two, it doesn't look cool. I'm sorry, but they don't look cool. I genuinely do not think they look cool. So they're all going for abysmal, unless there's some redeeming quality, but again, okay, so obviously since we're starting, we have to start with starters, right? Start with starters, see what it is. Okay, let's start. Now, we're gonna start with the starters, right? And we're starting with Bulbasaur. Now, Bulbasaur, I see this in all Kanto. Oh, hi, Snipe. Welcome. I was saying, I see this. Let me close these ads. There we go. I can't close the other ones, unfortunately, guys. So I'm sorry about that. But okay, so I was going to say, with all Kanto starter shiny, besides one, but you can easily tell which one, I see a trend, which is that they're just stripped of their life. I mean, look at the original and the shiny, it's just a more washed color, but the exact same thing. Do you know what I mean? So Bulbasaur at least has his red eyes, which is good. Like you see with his other evolutions, they're like, oh hi B, welcome. But you can see, look at Venusaur and Ivysaur. The colors, the cute color from the flower, the eyes being red and striking is all gone. It's green, but a less contrast green. There's nothing the shiny is adding to anything, right? So I don't know if I would call it abysmal because I'm saving that for the absolute worst, right? Like the absolute worst. But obviously it's not any of the top two. I think at least Bulbasaur can go on meh because at least, am I uploading this? Yes, don't worry guys, I will be uploading this as a video for next Friday, okay? But I just still wanted to do this live because I love to hear what you think, and I just thought it'd be fun to do this together. I love interacting with you, so I could not do this live, right? But then rest of his line go to quite bad for me. Again, I rest my case. It's just Venusaur and Ivysaur with all the good qualities taken away. Red striking eyes gone, lovely flower colors gone. The nice green is turned into a less contrast of green. I mean, what more can I say? There's nothing redeeming about it, right? So that's where we're going. Now we move to the fire type. Charizard, Charmeleon. Okay, so I have the same problem. yes, Bulbasaur is the best Kanto starter for sure. I personally think it's the best one for sure. Even though, see, this is something, guys, is like, you'll see, obviously, in terms of shinies, Charizard is the best of all starters without any competition, right? But that being said, I'm actually not a huge Charizard fan myself. Not that I don't think it's strong or good Pokemon. I personally don't feel any connection with it. Venusaur, on the other hand, I really like. And I've come to appreciate Pokemon that are utilized for status moves a lot more recently. And a poison and grass typing is just so good. Can be put to sleep, can be poisoned, already so good. Can use sleep powder, put something to sleep, so good. You know, so I do think that of all Kanto starters, at least, Venusaur is definitely the top one. And we're not counting any mega evolutions, okay? I'm just talking strictly in terms of normal evolutions. But yeah, so in terms of shinies, I think I can't put anything any higher than that, right? Now, Charmeleon and Charm, it's basically, you need to write a Father's Day card to your dad. It's so funny, guys, because I love... we have different Father's Day back home, so it's not Father's Day for us. But I always stumble with my dad because with moms, like women in general, so moms included, they love sentimental stuff, right? Whereas my dad's very hard to read. And I just don't know if you'd appreciate like an essay like or right, you know? But yeah, I would probably just write something like Happy Father's Day, Dad, I love you. And I think that the I love you carries all my sentiment because I love my dad, he's my best friend. But I just don't. And another thing I struggle with is getting my dad a gift because, what, dude? It's so funny. I have a sister. All of my cousins are mostly like girls. I really struggle to know what guys like. So, and my dad's so bizarre. I got him an aftershave once, never used it, it expired. So nowadays I'm like, just tell me what to get you because I know you're not gonna use it otherwise. But you know what, guys? Because most of my viewers are guys, let me know what you guys like as gifts. Like, you know, besides games and stuff. Because obviously dads are not gonna, you know. But if, I don't know if it was like this. To be honest, I don't know what it was. It might not have been an aftershave, but all I know is that it expired. It was like this Calvin Klein one I got him after saving a lot of money as well. But right, guys, I'll look at your chats, right? Say if, even if you're not a dad, you know, which I doubt any of you are, let me know what kind of gifts men like in general. Because when it comes to gifting guys things, I'm very torn, don't know anything because I've not grown up around a lot of men. Like my dad's literally the only man, like a prominent man figure I had in my life for say 20 years or so. So let me know because I'm just curious to know. But that being said, let's move on to Charizard. Now Charizard, I have pretty much the same. Can we turn the music down? Yes, we can. Let's turn it up a wee bit. There we go. Let me know if that's also quite loud. I've turned it down quite a bit, so that should at least oh, watch if he wears watches. That's actually not that bad an advice. Songs for present. This is a thing. I think I think my dad does like watches, but my dad's so, what do you call, clumsy, loses things in a single day sort of guy. And I've got him things like watches before. I got him fun story. I got my dad a Fitbit, right? Cause my dad, he's a diabetic, and so he's diabetic. So I always encourage him to walk more, just do more stuff that gets, you know, that gets him more active. And he and by the way, my dad's back in Nepal and I live in the UK just now, right? And every time I go back home, he's on his grind, you know. We walk a lot, we do these things together. As soon as I'm here, he says, oh, no one wants to do it with me, so I've not been doing it. I got him a Fitbit to keep him inspired, right? And I told him how to use it. We used it together for like a couple months. I was back home. I come back and I'm like, okay, keep using it and you can send me pictures and everything. But I kid you not, I think it had been a week or so after I came back, and he was like, I don't know what he did to it, but he said he couldn't use, like he said it broke, but he probably just, I don't know what he did. I honestly couldn't tell you. And then he never used it after that. So I can only say by myself, but actually receiving gifts is more important than the item. I think that's definitely. I did ask him if he charged it, and he was saying yes, but honestly, I would not even be surprised if he was just he wasn't doing it. I'd have to go and check myself to know because I haven't been home. But who knows, guys? I will keep you updated when I go home and find out what he actually did to the Fitbit. I save a lot of money to buy him these things, you know. But anyways, who knows with him. Okay, so now the thing with Charizard's first two evolutions is I have the same problem that I have with Bulbasaur, like Ivysaur and Venusaur and Bulbasaur, right? It's just a washed yellow of the original yellow. So is it adding much to it? No. And I also think one of the ways I'm ranking these shinies is, say I encounter it in the wild, how excited does it make me? Like if I encountered that Charmander in the wild, it's a shiny, so obviously it makes me a little happy, but am I excited? I'm like, oh, this is such a cool shiny? Not even close. Honest, that's just the truth. And I'm only talking about the first two evolutions, by the way. So with that concept, I cannot rank them any higher than meh. There I said it. Okay, now Charizard is a very different story. Like I said, not a huge fan of the Pokemon. Really, like, not that big a fan. I don't know. It's not even that I don't think. Like I said, I just don't feel any connection with it. I think that's it. You know. But that being said, even I, as a Charizard not really lover, can say that that's a shiny. I could not put it any below. Now that's a shiny. That's our... Yeah, exactly. Some of these shinies you'll notice you cannot even tell the difference between it and the regular Pokemon, besides a slight change in the contrast or saturation of the color, right? So, but Charizard is definitely, and with that I take my first sip because that's, you know, now that's a shiny. There we go. But yeah, otherwise guys, a lot of, and again, now we move to, you know, Squirtle, Wartortle and Blastoise. Again, same issue. It, again, I cannot put this any more. Blastoise is a little bit more cool, but I don't know if I can say it's pretty damn good. This is a hard one because this is what I would do is maybe put it like here. Can I not do that? Yep. There we go. All I'm saying, this is like teetering. It's good. I feel bad. I feel like if there was something in between, I would have put it there, but it'll be the best of the maze in my opinion, right? Because the rest are just think about it this way. If this is B, if this is the B tier, then Blastoise is a B+. You know, it's just slightly not making it to A. Because pretty damn good is pretty damn good. And I still don't think it's quite pretty damn good. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I feel like we might start okay, so okay, I can move it a little bit up. Let me see. Up a little bit. There we go. would tend to agree. I think Kanto's lacking a bit in shinies, but you know what it is? I think the problem is that with a little... Okay, it's a lot higher than I should have been. Let me change that. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah. I think the problem with Kanto shinies is I heard now, I don't know if this is true, I could be wrong, but what they used to do at this point is just invert the colors, or you know, something of that sort, right? Like they didn't make it distinct, they would just tweak the colors a little bit. For most of these Pokemon, you can see that that's the case, right? Pardon me. And so that's why nothing's really... I don't know how they snap so hard with Charizard though. I mean, I can't bet that. Honestly, can't be that. Okay, moving on to Caterpie and Metapod. Caterpie, I think is a pretty damn good shiny. I encountered a Caterpie in the wild. I found the Caterpie shiny in my old pro account. I was very happy. It actually looks a bit more golden than it does in the screen just now in the real game. I just think it's a pretty darn cool shiny. It turns from the green to a gold. It's not, you know, a lesser green. And I think the red and the yellow go well together. So I can say that Caterpie is a pretty darn good shiny. I think I'm a bit biased as well because I have one of them and I think they look super cool. But I do think that Caterpie's a pretty damn good shiny. Now Metapod is... Metapod's okay. I do like the orange and I can appreciate that didn't make it like Ivysaur where they just turned it from you know, a color to a less saturated version of that same color. I can appreciate that, but at the same time, do I think it's pretty damn good? Not sure. I'm honestly not sure. So the thing is, I think May should be like a there should be like a subcategory here, which is like okay, but not that great. I think that's what I'm missing in here. But I don't know if I can add a tier. I suppose I can. But what color will we make it? We can make it... Do we have a yellow already? No, we don't. I suppose we can make a yellow one here and say good but not great. Because May's like, I don't care for it. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like there will be a lot of Pokemon that might not be, I don't care for it, but they're not pretty damn good. So we'll see. If I deem more Pokemon that I think are, you know, not meh, but also not pretty damn good, then we'll add it here. For now, I'll put Metapod maybe around here. And remember guys, I think Blast was like very close. And I think it's not very close, but it's also not meh, like it's not the worst. So maybe it's kind of fitting. Now Butterfree's, it's alright. It's alright. It's not the best, right? It's not a best small for sure. It's... I'm thinking for... Oh, bye Snipe. I hope you can catch us later. I'll probably be around for a while because I seem to yap a lot. And we have a lot of shinies to go through. But we'll see you. Okay, so Butterfree, the thing is, again, I'm thinking, see if I'm running in the wild. Oh, you encounter a shiny Pokemon. Butterfree. It's like teetering bad just because it's not that much more special than its regular form. But I would struggle thinking, I wouldn't think it's like that bad. I also don't know if it's, I think, it's either here for me or here, right? Like it's either like quite bad or like here, like meh, but like real meh. I think for now we'll go here. Yeah, it's nothing. It's not pretty damn good. It's just good. You know, it's meh. It's not good. It's meh. Now we have Caterpie. Caterpie looks. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. I keep blocking by mistake because I scroll without thinking. But Caterpie looks. Caterpie's not the worst I've seen. Oh, Metapod, sorry. It's okay. It's not good, but it's not like abysmal or anything. I don't think. Personally, I don't think so. Okay. Caterpie, I think is. Oh, sorry. I mean, Weedle. I keep saying Caterpie. Weedle. Debatable. I think we should add a tier here and call it not meh, but good, but not great. Yeah, it looks like a what? Yeah, we'll do that. Right? Ooh, what did it do? Wait, what? No, this is meh. I think I just changed the name. That's fine. So meh's like, you know. But this is like, okay. Okay, could be better. Yeah, there we go. I feel like we were missing that. Nah, that's fine. Right. And I think we should change the word here to this. Right? Yeah, there we go. I just feel like there was missing, and I actually might add Blastoise in there as well. This might be an unpopular opinion. I think it looks really cool. Now, Weedle. I mean, yeah, Weedle to me will be like the lowest of these tiers. You'll see. I don't think it's meh. This. Okay. So now we have Kakuna and Beedrill, right? I know it's green, and I don't like green shinies, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a sick green that it can be. And that being said, is it good? Yeah, it's alright. It's not the best. It's also not the worst. I can, at the very least, I can appreciate that it's not one, just a lower contrast yellow, or two, a sick green, like a sick green. This is more of a neon green, and as much as I don't really care for it, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think this would go like here or somewhere. I don't care for it, but I don't think it's like quite bad or abysmal. I don't think it's abysmal at all. Now, Beedrill, kind of the same. I only like Beedrill because the green and the blue in the eyes is really cool. So I like that it's got blue eyes and green body. I think that's why I like it more than I like. I think we'll maybe have it around here. Yeah. Now, I keep doing that a mistake. I keep like scrolling up. Okay, there we go. Now we can move to the Pidgeot line, right? I think this with if I move to the top right, I did think so. The only problem is, sorry guys, that wasn't meant to happen. Let me get my face. Okay, that'll do. There we go. Okay, that should do. I was thinking of putting it on this side. I just thought that it might not suit you guys as much, but if it's not blocking anything, that's actually good. Okay, so I think Beedrill's like low-key teetering pretty close to okay, could be better. I actually might even change it, just because, you know. what Ivysaur and Venusaur did is they were not that guy. We're not that guy. That's why. It's just the worst version of the original, and I don't appreciate that. Pizzy, Pizioso, and Pizzion. So I personally think that's good. Like, it looks more golden in the games, so at least when I think like yellow shiny that look like golden-esque, I like it, because when I'm thinking shiny, I'm thinking golden, shiny, you know? And so I can respect that. I think Pizio looks cool. Pizzion, them, not so much. Yeah, I think Beedrill would be cooler if it wasn't like fucking radioactive green, but that's why I put it at okay, but could be better. And it's at the lower tier of that soft line, right? And I think for Pizzion looks quite cool. Pizzy and Pizzy also don't look as cool. They don't look as cool, right? I actually am starting to think now that of all the Pokemon in what do you call it? Kanto, we might only have one that's a shiny. I can't remember any other Kanto Pokemon that are as good. Yes. But you know, who's asking me? Okay. So I think nothing special with Pizzy, honestly. And Pizzicato it's more golden. It's got more golden sort of accents to it. Oh hi Moondrop. Just going by your username, sorry. But yeah, welcome. And yeah, I think it has more golden accents. Look at me, I'm a color expert now. I have returned. Hi Mukbang. But I think I can respect it towards the end of here. It's okay. It could definitely be better, but I see a surprise Toby. But I think Pizziot is the coolest of its evolutionary line. I think Pizziot is okay, it's good. Whereas Pizzy, I just don't think it's that special. I'm sorry. It's not even okay, could be better. It's not as good as its rest of its evolution line, so I can't put it there. How are you? I'm very good, thank you for asking. I hope you're good too. Got a little bit of a cold going on, but it's not. I feel like it's gonna get bad over days because I can feel that this is the start, which is not good. But other than that, everything's been awesome. I hope you're doing okay too. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, so moving on to Rattata and Raticate. Ooh, I'm looking at Rattata, and this is the sickly green that I was talking about. You know, it's not okay, Rattata originally is a cool purple. Is Rattata my favorite Pokemon? No. Do I even like it a lot? No. Is it one of my least favorite? Yeah. If we're talking all kinds of Pokemon, yeah. But even then, I'm like, what is this? This actually might be our first Abysmal. Sure. I might change my mind if there's worse Pokemon. Oh my god, hold on. Has Toby got glasses on? How did you do that, Realtor? That's very cool. How do you do that? That's so cool. So cool. I didn't even see it just till now. Okay. Yeah, so Rattata is an Abysmal for me. Raticate, however. Oh yeah, I kinda... There's this guy on TikTok who's basically does this series where he's basically determined to find out as many people's favorite Pokemon as possible, and Rattata's there, like it's someone's favorite. Of all hundreds of Pokemon, Why anyone would choose Ratata as their favorite is beyond me, but guess we all, have our quirks. If I went on a date with a guy and I'm asking him, like we both like Pokemon, and I ask him, so what's your favorite Pokemon? And he says Rattata. Sorry, but I know you shouldn't judge, but I'm judging. I'm gone. You'll never see it. Okay. Okay, now Raticate, I think it's okay actually. I'm quite hesitant on pretty damn good. But it's definitely, I actually put it around here. So Metapod underrated. Metapod, we can, you know what? We'll discuss this. I know, I've never gone an egg with a guy before because I'm quite understanding of a lot of things. But if someone's saying to me, yeah, my favorite Pokemon's a Rattata. Extra Chewy will have a few things to tell you. Rattata is the first comment. That's true, I suppose. Maybe it's like a... Okay, so now we have Spearow and Fearow. Weedle is not even shiny. Hey, no, Weedle's like more brown. I like Weedle. I think I have an inclination towards anything that looks golden, because I just think, at least of all the bad ones, I appreciate that it's not sickly green or alright. Now if you guys don't agree, I must just say peace out, because I'm putting that there. Okay, now we have Fearow. Fearow, I think, is like a bit orange otherwise, right? I know I said I like Pokemon. Actually, this one is kind of cool. This one, not so much. Meh. I'll come back to Fearow because I need to decide if I am even okay with putting that meh. I mean, putting it any above me. We'll come back to Fearow. Now we have Ekans and Arbok. Okay, so originally they're both purple, right? Originally they're both purple. And wait, yeah, I think so. Ekans and Arbok are both purple, if I'm not wrong. Ekans, not a huge fan. I'm sorry, it's a sickly green. Right where Rattata you go. Why? Because Ekans is a very awesome purple. Shiny Ekans is, you know what, my problem with these colors, like the one with Rattata and Ekans, it looks like a pile of sick. Someone just went sick, and it's just the color that's sick. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to curse. I don't fix with it, okay? I don't. Golden Arbok is at least a pretty damn good. Cool color! Cool color! What is with all this Metapod hate? Metapod's meh. It's not great, but it's also not abysmal. Realtor, you're on some, okay? Because it could be so much worse. It's not. But I do see your argument. It does look like a cheese flavored like water or something. I do see an argument, but at the same time I cannot put it on abysmal. That is nasty. Look at the abysmal color. Metapod. That's funny. That's good. Okay, I think Arbok is really cool, so I'm very happy putting it at pretty damn good. I honestly don't know if I could change anything, and it's pretty damn good, I put it on could be better if I would personally change a few things, tweak it a little bit. I put it in pretty damn good if I'm like honestly, can't complain. Pretty damn good. Now we move to Pikachu. Pikachu is just a more vibrant yellow. Like basically they took a picture of Pikachu and put contrast up, saturation up, vibrance up, and that's Pikachu. Why is... Okay, I am not tolerating any Weedle hate. Alright? Anyways. Okay, Pikachu to me is not that good. The color itself is good, but I don't really appreciate the fact that it's just it's meh. You know? It's not bad in my opinion because the color is still good. What is you guys' problem with Weedle? It's such a cute Pokemon and it has a golden-esque accent. Nah, you guys are not cooking right now. Pikachu is so bad. Honestly, Pikachu is bad. I am like teetering, but I only put it here because I do think that the color, even though again, like I say, I think they just took original Pikachu, vibrance up, saturation up, contrast up, and you know, but for some reason it actually does work, kinda. It is cool. I have a shiny Pikachu as well, and it doesn't make me happy, which is why I can't put any above meh, but I don't think it's the worst. So we'll put it there. Damn Pikachu is bad. Okay. Alright, now you're just taking the piss, Magpie. Come on. Raichu to me looks the exact same. Am I geeking or is Raichu the exact same? If anything, it's just a less saturated version of the actual Raichu. I know, I don't like that much, so that's good. Now, we have Sandshrew and Sandslash, right? And this might be... Okay, so Sandshrew is... Alright, now you guys are just... Nah. What is with all this Weedle hate? I'm not saying... Sandshrew goes in green tier. I think so. It's good. Sandshrew. I think Sandslash goes here. I like it. I really like the red. That's all. It's so striking and it goes well with the yellow. It's not like the yellow is obviously a more toned down version of its original color, but the fact that they put red in there is so striking. I would love to have it. Basically, to me, pretty damn good is if I encounter it in the wild, that will get my heartbeat going. You know, so I can put it any below pretty damn good. And again, guys, it's my objective opinion, you know. Sandshrew is also honestly okay. It's actually, I actually dare put it here. I actually dare put it. I have a shiny Caterpie, so I'm a bit biased there. I can't do that to my Caterpie. Okay. Sandshrew to me is not that good. I know it's not like I can't put it in Abysmal just because it's not the same. All of these sickly greens are going in Abysmal. I genuinely do not care. Sandshrew. I'm thinking meh or quite bad. Maybe like teetering quite. And honestly, I might put this here because Kanto has not got a lot of selection for us, so I actually think that can be now that's a shiny because it's not just, and this is why Weedle's not any more than okay could be better because that is not a golden color. Caterpie is a golden color with the red accents. It's really good, and with that I take another sip of my drink. Yep, I'm happy with this. This is subject to change with more Pokemon that we encounter, okay? Now, Okay, now we're moving to Nidorino line. And honestly, I don't see... Is it just me, guys? Or is there literally no difference in the shinies? As in, overhyped? I don't think so. I think Caterpie's pretty cool. I honestly really like this. Oh, you can't see the Pokemon. Okay, so what I need to do is turn the screen a bit smaller. I did this, guys, because I didn't want you to have to sit through all these ads, but unfortunately the time has come and you're gonna have to stay through the ads, just like I do apologize. Okay. Oh, I can't scroll down, but I just don't want there to be like, I maybe make myself a little bit smaller like so. Okay, there we go. And we scroll down. Hopefully that doesn't... Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so oh, I think that's right. So the thing about Nido, guys, is that I think basically what it does, it's just... That was not meant to happen, sorry. I'm just trying to get rid of this ad, but I don't think I can, which is so unfortunate, really. But, okay, it's witty that Nido just swaps colors. You know, it's witty that the male becomes female's color and the female becomes male's color. So, it's definitely cool, right? And it's not a sickly green, so that's already a exemption from Abysmal. And so I can, in terms of look, it's nothing good, obviously. In terms of concept, the fact that this swap color is quite good. Nidoqueen stumbled at the finish line. I know, Nidoqueen is like sticks out like a sore thumb. Why would they do that? That was a perfectly fine concept. Why would they bring this green? I guess Spiro is lingering because I'm gonna come back to it. I can't decide if it's like really bad or just I'm tripping. But okay, I honestly respect the concept. Oh, pardon me. And so just out of respect for the concept, I think, that just goes there. Or, there, I did it. Wait, I forgot how the original, I feel like that looks really cool. I don't even need to know how it looks like in thingy. Now that's a shiny, I can attest, right? The rest are, looks-wise, they're nothing special in the sense that they just kinda interchange, but the concept is good. And just for the fact that the concept is good, I'm gonna add it and put them to pretty damn good, because I think it's good that they interchange colors, right? There, you know, Nidoqueen. I'm sorry, my love, but you're just not. Didn't eat with Nidoqueen, and sorry, there's nothing more to it. It's just not good. I'm gonna try and scroll a little bit more. There we go. Oh, why'd you do that? Come on. There we go. Hopefully okay, I'm not. I'll put myself here and then make myself a little bit bigger as well. I just don't wanna... There we go. Okay. Nidoqueen is kinda heat. Man, look, it's like almost the same sickly green. But because it has some pink to it, I can attest and put it there. But I don't think it's good. Sorry. I think Nidoqueen's cool. I think he deserves to be there. Her? Nah. Like, yeah, that's I'm happy with putting it there. Now we have Clefairy. Clefairy is literally just green. What do you mean me and Oki are cooked? It's just starters at the May, which is fair. I think that the starters are meh. I don't think they're good. I think Blastoise has redeeming qualities compared to the rest, and so I'm putting it okay, but could be better. I think these are also okay, but could be better. I think you guys are tripping hard. Loki blended fiction is on some and he's tweaking. He's accusing everyone. Okay. Clefairy, the color itself is not bad, but it's literally just changing her ears. So her ears go from a brownish to a green. So for that concept, it's getting quite bad. It's Mail list is 100% abysmal. What are you talking about? How are you putting these in abysmal with the sicky green? Actually, you know what? I test. I think Sphere might be there because it's the same sick green. I'll revisit. I love Clefairy as a Pokemon, cutest ever, but concept not there. Just green instead of like brown ears. That's not inspiring to me. So now, ooh, wow, look at that. That is so cool. That's so cool. Ninetales. Wait, I forgot what the lower evolution of Ninetales is called. Vulpix, there we go. Vulpix? That's very disappointing. Vulpix is very kind. Ninetales is really cool. It's cool because it almost looks mysterious. It looks... There's aura. That's the aura. So for that, Ninetales is definitely going here. You know, I respect aura, okay? Charizard, mad aura. Nidoking, mad aura. Caterpie also, it's not like aura as in... And Ninetales has blue tips on the tail. Aura, aura, aura. Let's hear it for Ninetales. So cool. And so, I'm taking a sip of my drink because we've got another now. That's a shiny. Ninetales looks to me like a ghost Pokemon. You know? Oh, there's an Alolan one, isn't it? There's an Alolan, what do you call it, Ninetales as well, right? The fire or water one, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong, actually. Vulpix is... I fricks with it. Honestly, I don't know what level of swearing I'm allowed to do on live stream, so stick to that. Okay. Vulpix is almost abysmal. Because what? It has such good shiny colors and it's like... it's going quite bad. Quite bad, like almost abysmal. Almost abysmal. It's just the lower saturated Vulpix. That's the problem that we have with a lot of original shinies. Now we have... Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a quick... Oh my god, is it Ice Fairy? No way. That is the coolest stuff I've ever heard. But I was going to say what I'll do, guys, is I'm gonna go for a quick 2 minutes break, okay? And basically I just need to fill up my drink. But I'll go for a quick 2-minute break and you can discuss or you can think of what you would want change in this list and tell me when I'm back and we can revisit, okay? But I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just gonna refill my drink and blow my nose. TMI, sorry, but I've got a cold, guys. So I'll see you in a couple minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. take this break to drink some water, stretch a little bit, or you guys can also, not to promote drinking, but you can have a drink with me as well. Completely up to you. Okay, I'll see you very soon, okay? Okay, we are so back. I got a refill. And again, it's a little TMI, but you guys are like my homies, so I can TMI here. Blew my nose, feel a lot better. It's just really stuffy, you know, but I feel very good. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. Okay, let me see what I missed on. Pardon me. Everything in May other than Pikachu, Metapod, and War Total deserve to be way lower. Let's see what's in May. Yeah, this can be lower. I think this is really bad. Ninetales and this is in the same category actually. But other than that, they're fine because I would put them in quite bad if the fire also lost the color. But it's retained something, so I can give it a little bit of grace. Nidoking needs to be way higher. Sorry, that's just not happening. Actually, it can be here, I think, but that's that. Yep, there we go. You know, at the end of this review, we can have a committee meeting, and then we can see what we like really disagree with. Okay. Pardon me, guys. Okay, so now we have Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. I really can't say anything. It's quite bad. What is even going on? All it is green eyes and a slightly lighter shade of yeah. If I'm catching this in the wild, I'm not happy. Like, you know how when you catch a shiny, if you catch a good shiny, you're like, let's go. If you catch a bad shiny, you're like, what? I'm happy, but... And this is, to me, quite bad. Because how have you managed to make one of my favorite Pokemon this uninteresting? It's the same problem. Like, all of these Pokemon have the exact same problem, you know? Oh, there's an increased chance of shiny in Pokemon Revolution Online. Oh, okay. We should definitely check that out later. Now we have Crobat. Wait, is this Crobat? Golbat. Wait, we don't have Zubat? Or is this Zubat and Golbat? I'm forgetting what they're called. I forgot this evolution line, but they both look the exact same, so it doesn't matter. It's so instead of blue, it's green? Oh, thank you, BA. Now that's what I'm talking about. You get me. You get me. You've made some good progress in Pro. That's good. Pro's a really good game, guys, I tell you. And don't even worry because we've not even gotten to an event yet. Events are super fun. Increased chance of shiny, even more chance of finding an event Pokemon. People will be hustling. You'll see everyone will be looking around. Okay. Now this... I mean... Is this... Abysmal? Nah, no. It's not sickly green, so it's not abysmal. Is it quite bad? Honestly... I don't think it's like... It's meh. Like, it's still a cool green, and I can respect that. That's my thing, right? I may not be a fan of green shinies, but will you ever do text-to-speech like for donors? That'd be so... Yeah! Oh, we can definitely do that. Okay, well, I'll set that up. Okay, I'll set it up, guys. So, as an added perk, if you do donate or subscribe, you'll be able to do a text-to-speech. So it basically plays during stream, whatever you type. That could be fun, but only if you guys promise not to abuse. Okay. Now we move to Oddus. Oddus is actually good. I know it's green, and this just immediately not... It won't be, now that's a shiny or pretty damn good. I'm sorry, it just won't be. But of that, I do think that is good. Like, see these? Alright, this is kinda cute because it's like different shades of green. It's more passable. I think I'd put it like here. It's really good. I like it. And I think, yeah, I think pretty much all of us who are in the stream do play Pokemon Revolution Online. Which, by the way, guys, if you're in the stream and if you have not already been playing Pokemon Revolution Online, you should go to my channel and watch the video titled Let's Play Pokemon, where I walk you through it, and you should join us. It's really fun. Again, it's you can literally see everyone who plays with me. Like 50% of Gen 1 shinies have green on them. I know. It's it's a problem. Okay. So we've got. Wait, what's the name of the middle evolution for Otis? Is it Vileplume? Something like that, right? Because it's I think it goes Otis, Vileplume, and Gloom. This is one of the evolutions I don't. It's kind of forgettable to me, and so I don't exactly remember the evolution line and the what do you call it? Caterpie still dressed. Why are you guys on it? It's golden and red. I love it. Nah, you guys are tripping for real. Velvet's okay. Gloom's also okay. I think Otis of the I think it's Otis Gloom could be actually. Again, this like Pokemon line was never that memorable to me, so I don't remember the order, but it could be Gloom and Velvet. Okay. You mean Weedle? Alright, come on. Come on, Bloodfriend, you're not that guy, buddy. Okay. I think personally, I think that the rest of Odyssey's I think rest of Odyssey's what do you call it? Line is not good. Odyssey is good because it's a green, but it's interesting greens, and there's like two different kinds of green, you know, and I respect that. These are I don't know, like teetering quite bad because it's just nothing special. It's just nothing special. And again, I honestly wouldn't. If you guys think they go quite bad, I wouldn't even disagree. I don't know. Right. Now we have Paras and Parasect. Am I also blind, or does Paras look the exact same? Or am I geeking? Is that not exactly how it looks? I'm actually tripping. Hold on. Am I tripping? Or is that exactly how Paras looks? Oh, I see. It's a bit different. So... I mean, that's alright. It's just a more saturated Paras, but it looks red, so... Yes, okay. I like the color. Okay, it might be the same color, same thing, but the colors actually do look good. Whereas for Vileplume and like Gloom, it just looks unsaturated, and I don't like that. Whereas at least that is a good color. It's the same thing with Pikachu. It's nothing revolutionary, not even like good, which is why it's at meh. But the color does like strike as a goldenish color, and it works somehow. I feel the exact same with Paras. Parasect on the other hand goes there. It's just, it looks like it's got jaundice, right? I mean, look at the original Parasect. It's like this, but if it had a jaundice, literally. Would I prefer shiny to that Parasect? Not a chance. Okay, not a chance. And so yeah. Then we have... Oh, I forgot. One of them is Venomoth. I think... Wait, what is the... Venomat? Is it Venomat and Venomoth? Let me look up. Oh, there's like Venonat. Not Venomat, but Venonat. Okay, now let's look at this. So this is the non-shiny. And this is the shiny. So... Actually, guys, hold on. Let me do you one better, okay? what I'll do is, I don't think this website shows you shiny. No, it doesn't. But honestly, I've never been a big fan of this Pokemon to begin with. I think it's a bug poison type, and it evolves to Venomoth, right? It's 450 stats, nothing crazy. Poison type kinda saves it because bug is just... Alright, bug is the worst type you can be by itself, right? Come on. Bug is ass as a type. Poison kinda saves it, but is it? I don't know. I think in terms of shiny, this one's... It's blue, which I suppose is cool, I guess. Honestly, it just... Again, nothing's wooing me. Nothing's wooing me. I've never really been that fond of this whole... The Venomoth and Venom. Yeah, cover dance, sure, but... I would... Anyways, now Venom. This is Venomoth, right? Venomoth is actually kind of cool. You know why? It's obviously like a little. Now, okay, so that's how original Venomoth looks, and that's how the shiny looks. It's blue, but it actually looks good. Now, if I caught the shiny in the wild, I think I'd actually be like, look. I wish I could like zoom into it, which I don't think I can. Can I like zoom into this website? No, I can't. Or can I? Well, I can zoom in. Okay, hold on, let me show you. So there's a website here, right? Let me just go back, and what we'll do is we'll say Pokemon Shiny Dex, right? And this website is so good. Shiny is definitely an upgrade, and I definitely agree. Now you go to this website, and what they have, I'll zoom it for you guys so you guys can also see it. We'll come back to this website now, okay? Because what this website does, and by the way guys, all my Pokemon lovers, if you need information on Pokemon, this website is the best place to be. I genuinely could not recommend this website more. But look at this website has a cool feature where you go, let's find Venomoth for example. There, you can basically hover around and see the shiny. So you'll see that, look, so that's how it originally looks, right? And that's how the shiny looks. So if you hover around it, it shows you the original. And honestly, I must say the blue is good. The blue is good. It actually adds to it. And so I can agree that it's pretty damn good. I think it's pretty damn good. Like, I wouldn't... It's not so good that I would say, oh, now that's a shiny, but it's good. And I can respect putting it on a... just towards the end of the pretty damn good tier. Okay, now we have Diglett and Dugtrio, which, okay, well... they're just paler and have a blue nose instead of their pink nose. It's a little unoriginal, right? I mean, look. I mean, it's a... Okay, immediately first to tier are gone because it's not original or really good. Okay, but could be better or meh. I think it goes meh. Yeah, I think it's meh. It's just inverted colors, pardon me, don't appeal to me. The blue nose is cool, which is why it's not going to the bottom 2 tier, and that's but it's not that good, so it's also not going to the top 2 tier. I think it'll either be here or here. So I think, and they're both the exact same, right? So they will both go, I think I'll put them... That's true, I suppose. There's only so much you can do for a sausage with a nose in the ground. suppose that's a fair point. You know what? I'm okay with putting them here. Definitely could be better though. Definitely could be better. But I suppose there's only so much you can do with a duck tree or a diglet, right? So I'm okay with bringing it there. Pretty damn good? Nah. I don't think it's pretty damn good. I wouldn't. I get that you can do a lot with a sauces in the ground, but at the same time, I can't put it with sand slabs. Look, sand slabs. I'm not putting diglet and duck tree there. I'm sorry, boys, but alright, then we have Meowth, who's so he's got, instead of this bright orange, he now has pink toes and pink tail, and actually pink in the corner of his ears. Other than that, I can respect pink. I personally love a pink shiny actually. And this one in particular is not one of my favorite pink shinies, not even close. But at the same time, it's not abysmal. It's not horrible. It's not bad. It's okay. I think stinky tea. Okay. Alright, relax. I think at least Meowth looks better than Persian, because Persian is, it's just a paler normal person. It's not that much different, guys. Look, I'm even going back and forth, and the only change you can probably see is that it gets a bit paler with this shiny, right? So personally, oh, it gets a bit darker with the shiny, I see. Oh, I thought it was the other way. Okay, well, okay, well, that's kind of redeeming, but not really. Oh, no, it's darker, it's just normal. What am I talking about? Nah, Persian to me is not good. Dare I say it's quite bad. Like around here. Meowth is, it's actually not. I respect the pink. At least it brings some sort of contrast. And look at Persian, the problem is it looks the exact same pale color throughout his body, whereas Meowth at least has some contrast, so I can put it there. Not the biggest fan though. See, like, being a pink Pokemon shiny and being a meh is bad for someone like me who loves a pink shiny. But anyways, now we move on to Psyduck. Okay, so it's blue. You know, the only thing about Psyduck being blue that is kind of a saving grace, and I don't even think they did it for this reason, is that it's a water type, so the blue makes sense, right? You know, because it makes sense, like it does. You know, does it look good? It's good. It's not terribly. Again, to me, it at least makes sense, which is good, you know. I think Psyduck, on the other hand, actually looks super cool. Now that is a good pink shiny, right? Like, if I found a Golduck, I'd actually be happy. Psyduck as well is really cool. I think Psyduck's evolution line is good, because Psyduck personally it's like a light teal blue, you know, but again, to me at least it makes sense because it's a water type, so it's not blue as a shiny. Respectable, and it grows up to be blue, that's right, as well. So, you know, again, respectable. I can attest and put it at a shiny ranking video when it's unexpected surprise. Yeah, I just thought that it's a cool idea that we, you know, talk, chat, and do a little shiny. Okay, so for me personally, Golduck's pretty damn good, right? And I think Psyduck's pretty good too. Pretty good. I mean, again, to me, the colors make sense, and that's what I like to see, you know? So I can put that there, happily. Now we move on to Mankey and Primeape. So Mankey is just green now instead of honestly, that green makes no damn sense. I'm sorry. And this one is also like a little bit greener. Ooh, hi Snipe! Welcome back! So, Monkey's line as shinies is pretty disappointing. I said it's pretty disappointing. So, what's your guys' favorite Pokemon? Answer that comment, I'd love to know because I think we have some new people. I know, they're so mid. I even have problems putting them in meh because what is this green? What is this mean? It just looks ugly. I mean, and Prime, like, look, it's no that's bad, man. That's real bad. That's real bad. Yeah, I know. Primeape's a good Pokemon. So, doing it dirty like that is not cool. And now, guys, we are moving to my personal favorite normal fire type of all time. Normal as in, like, if we're not counting pseudos or mythicals or whatever, right? I'm just talking normal Pokemon that you can encounter. And I'm a bit okay. So Arcanine, and of course Growlithe by the same virtue, is my favorite fire type, normal fire type, right? Mugpie just had a stroke. Everyone pray for him. But Growlithe is my favorite fire type, and I have a very like a huge spice. So I'm just attached to that Pokemon, okay? I love that Pokemon. In terms of shiny, look, I'm usually a fan of what do you call it? Golden looking shinies. And I don't think it's abysmal. I actually don't even think it's bad. I think it's good, right? Because it gives off golden vibes, and again, like, if you catch a shiny in the game, it looks more golden than it looks in the picture. And I always appreciate a golden shiny line. I just think it makes sense considering it's a shiny, right? So I definitely think they could have made it better, just because they could definitely make it better, because they could add some accents to the fur, and I think that would really bring out the shininess in the actual color, you know, the golden that's going on. So it's definitely not like, obviously not here. Here could be considered, but I think I'll put it like pretty much teetering, but pretty good. But it's like, just, you know, I just think that it's an Arcanine is better than Growlithe for sure. There, that's what I think, okay? Subset can change, but that's where we're currently putting it. Then we move on to Poliwag, which looks literally exactly the same. Like, I don't even think you guys can tell that I have my cursor. The only thing that happens is it becomes a little more... Okay, turn the volume a bit down. Gotcha. It's actually almost as down as it could be, so I'll just turn Chrome down a little bit. That should do it. Let me know if that's any better. If not, I can also turn it down even more, okay? Okay. Quagsire is annoying to deal with because exactly like you say, water ground is just... It's so good, you know? I mean, water already doesn't have that many weaknesses to begin with. Plus you have ground typing. Oh, sorry, ground, I mean. It's just such a good typing, honestly. I like Wooper. Not the biggest fan of Quagsire, but I respect the typing a lot. Poliwag, on the other hand, it looks cuter without being a shiny. Like, look, without a shiny, it's got like this pink lips and this blue that's kind of gradient. The shiny is just a less saturated version of the normal. If I encounter... I know, guys, it's really bad. Same problem with Poliwhirl. Like they're just the same color, just a bit lighter than the original. Poliwrath is green instead of blue, but it's like it's how interesting, right? I was not expecting Poliwrath to be green when the rest of his evolve is blue. I can respect that it's not like a washed version of its own color. Green shiny, I think, you know what the problem is? The problem with green shinies is, oh, definitely, Mudkip is a very good starter. But as I was saying, I think the problem with green here is that we're seeing a lot of green theme. There's a lot of repeat, a lot, like someone said earlier in the chat, 50% of Kanto shinies are green. And it's taking away from some good green shinies because now it's just kind of getting lost there. Because most of green shinies are bad, so it's almost giving green a bad rep. That being said, I think Poliwrath's actually kind of good. It's not like the sick, like if you put it, you see that it's not the same sickly green. Plus, it goes from blue to green. I think it's cool. Again, if you see it more in zoomed in here, it's an interesting green, and I think it looks different. And I think, you know, if I caught a wild Poliwrath compared to a Poliwag or Poliwhirl, that make me much happier. For that virtue, we're going to go. Pardon me. I actually test. I actually kind of like it. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to maybe zoom out a little bit because you guys are gonna not see the rest of the Pokemon otherwise. Let me know if my face is what do you call it? Blocking anything. Yeah, it's like Nidoqueen. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree here. I think I absolutely agree. Nidoqueen would have just been, look, the rest of the, you know, thingy is, I just think they should have just stuck with the fact that they changed color for the gender for the whole of Nido line, and so pulling this wild green card's just a little, that's why I'm rating it quite low. Not even just because it looks worse, but also because it low-key ruins the concept, you know what I mean? They could have just made it a brighter purple or like a different purple that looked cooler. So just for that, I'm ranking it as low as I have. Now we're moving to the Alakazam line. Let me just show you in what is even like, it's got nothing going for itself besides the fact that it's a bit paler than its usual self. And this is the problem that you see with a lot of Kanto shinies. Look, Kadabra is the same, literally exact same. Nothing has changed besides that they just made it like a paler. Same thing with Alakazam. Do you see the problem with this evolutionary line? So when I hover over it, that's like its regular form, and when I'm not hovering, it's a shiny form. So you can see that the shiny form is just a less saturated version of the rest, right? I simply do not like this line, and this is sad because Alakazam is, pardon me guys, Alakazam is my favorite Pokemon, psychic type. Again, we're talking normal ones, you know. And I had an Alakazam in my Kanto team, my very first Kanto team, and it carried me through Kanto. Without a doubt, it carried me to Kanto. And so I have a special bond with Alakazam, but unfortunately, in terms of shiny, they're kind of cooked. The only one that's a little bit better is Alakazam, because so normally they're all kind of the same, like dark chrome yellow, right? But in their shinies, these two are just sickly pale, whereas at least this looks kind of normal, which I do appreciate. appreciate a little bit, whereas they just look like Alakazam bitten by a vampire and now slowly turning into a vampire itself. So this is really bad for me, honestly. Really bad for me. Same problem with Venusaur. Same problem, you know, quite bad. Honestly, couldn't disagree more. Well, I think they're really bad. I think they're quite bad. Alakazam is a little bit better than the two. I genuinely look at this. How can I put this over this? Now at the same virtue though, if I get the shiny, I wouldn't be that happy because the original looks kind of the same. But I can't put it around these vampires, so I'll put it here. So, oh, it's a YouTube. Okay. I was like, okay. So that's Alakazam line for me, and this is sad because if we're just ranking Pokemon based on how much I like them and how cool I think they are, Alakazam is IQ of 5,000, brain never stops growing. Pretty sick, you know, I respect the lore. But as a shiny, it's not doing much for me. Now we move to Machamp line. Starting with Machop, which turns into a sickly green, and I absolutely hate that from the get-go. So Machamp's line is just 3 different greens, right? Which is interesting because Machoke they did dirty as hell. The purple is so cool. Then it becomes just a less sickly green. Machop, the green is weird. I don't like it, guys. Look, it's the exact same green that we're talking about. This green has ruined shinies for me. Like genuinely ruined shinies for me. It's so weird. It looks like, again, it looks like someone threw up and that's just the color. They don't, the thing with Kanto I think is they didn't experiment much. They just changed contrast or like something like that with your shiny opinion changes because there's nothing worse than a card that you can't tell is your shiny without explaining. I suppose this is strictly based on my game knowledge, you know, and so maybe in a card you'd like for it to be different, but honestly, this green I just can't like. I cannot like. I do not care. You know what my problem with Machoke is? Looks so cool. Looks so cool. Now I just can't. The thing, do I prefer the shiny to the original? I do not know. I honestly do not know. It's a bit cooler than Machop. Like this is a sick green and I don't like that. I can at least appreciate, I suppose, that. See, because Machop, the only thing that's changing is the colors become that sick green. The eyes are the same, everything's the same. At least with Machop, his lines become blue instead of red to mask the green better, you know. Because the red obviously matches the purple better. So I can at least appreciate that. I wouldn't put it in Abysmal. Probably somewhere around here. Or here. Okay, I can honestly attest. To me, it's the color exactly. Then we have Machamp. This is the problem with green, right? Like, what are we doing? It's such a off green. Guys, these greens, I don't know what they were thinking. Poliwrath's green is actually kind of cool, right? This and this is too much. This doing too little and too much. I don't really like, and it changes nothing besides the color itself. I don't, again, because of the color at least slightly changes. I can't put Abysmal, but it's quite bad. I cannot appreciate it. I'm really sorry. I just can't. Now we have the Bellsprout line. And okay, so you see with Victory Bell and Weeping Bell, you kind of have the same issue. You see where Victory Bell is actually cool because the map changes to purple, and I think that's pretty cool. Weeping Bell not so much, right? Bellsprout, now I know it looks like a saturated version and stuff. I caught a shiny Bellsprout in the game. It actually looks more golden. more golden. It looks pretty golden in the game, guys. It looks gold. And I was happy I got Bellsprout. I also got a shiny Weeping Bell. I thought that was not that good. I got a shiny Weeping Bell. It was very, compared to Bellsprout, it was underwhelming. That's all. Bellsprout, goated shiny find actually, I think. Again, just remember, in the games they look really good. Like, it looks golden. So I can definitely attest that's pretty darn good. Now, Weeping Bell, it's disappointing its line, if I'm being honest with you guys. At least this, like, the mouth turns purple, which matches the green better. The leaves are brown, which also it becomes more spooky, and I can respect that. Victory Bell's good. Weeping Bell's just, it's like a worse version of Bellsprout, right? You know, it's just a worse version of Bell. It's just green. I don't like it. So we're gonna put Weeping Bell, I suppose, around meh, and I'm feeling Victory Bell as pretty darn good. I really like it. I really like the purples. Okay, there we go. They look like they're wilting. That's supposed to do. Now we move to Tentacool and Tentacruel. And so, okay, I actually like Tentacruel line. You know why? Because, okay, think about its typing. I know that, pardon me. Sorry guys, this cold is really killing me. But I attest that it's a water type, so blue and red makes sense. But it's also a poison type, and I think the shiny plays a lot to the poison typing. I think the green is so cool. When I hear the word poison, the first color that comes to mind is green, right? And so usually I'm not a fan of green and shinies, but I think in Tentacles case it makes sense. It looks like a poison type, and I can appreciate that, and I think it looks cooler. You know, original is also really good, but the shiny is very darn cool. I like the shiny. The same with Tentacruel. Look guys, it's purple, which is kind of attached to water, but it's green for the poison. I think is pretty cool. So if anything, Tentacruel is a good example of green use, right? So I cannot put them any lower than pretty damn cool. You know, pretty damn cool. We'll put that here. I think Tentacruel looks slightly better, but so okay, then we're moving on to Geodude line, and wow, the entire line. Okay, of everything we've ranked so far, I think Geodude's line is the best. Like, if we're all three evolution considered, do you know what I mean? This is what you want. Golden, dark golden. I cannot think of anything I'd change with Geodude's shine. And you know what's like in, you know, with the Diglett we were saying, how much more can you change with a sauces in the ground? Geodude's literally a rock. How much can you do for a rock? That's what you do for a rock. You know what I like about the whole line as well? Geodude is a very shiny gold. Graveler is a like less shiny gold, and Golem is a very low gold. And so this is what you want. The entire evolutionary line is awesome. I cannot put it any lower than now that's a shiny, and this is the entire line goes there. Round of applause for Geodude for being the best shiny line overall so far, because they did that. And this is what you can do if you don't make your Pokemon green enough. And I see some happy Tobies in the chat. I think Geodude Slime's heat. And that's my 3 steps for 3 of my... Now that's a shiny line. Okay, now we go back to Ponyta and Rapidash. Now, I feel like people might disagree with me here because I think Rapidash looks so cool. So cool. I know it's a fire type in the purple, kinda in that sense. I suppose doesn't make much sense because, you know, it's a fire type, but purple. And you know what I really like about this as well? Look at the, what do you call them again? I'm getting, guys, with every sip I'm getting more tipsy and now I'm even stuck. Anyways, look at the wait, what are they called again? Basically all I'm trying to say is that it looks... Geodude Slime is ugly? What? You're tripping, Realtor. Plus, I do agree in the sense that it makes it look like a ghost type. And so in terms of typing it doesn't make sense, but please, it is so heat though. Like, look, how cool. Pardon me guys, but it just looks so hoops. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Grillo. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm like, you know, you still see those videos where it's like people getting progressively more drunk. I'm not drunk, but it's definitely affecting my thinking capacities a little bit. But now I'm saying, you know that I'm not lying. This is actually exactly how I would rank them. To me personally, as much as I don't appreciate that it looks more like a ghost type, I think it looks sick. And if I caught a shiny Ponyta or Rapidash, I would be on my knees praising the Pokemon Lord. And that's all I can say about it. So I'm really sorry, but there. Well, Golduck is... I understand that Golduck is like blue and still blue, but it has these pink accents that I think go really well with that blue. That's why I've gotten... you know, I put that there. Because I kind of agree that it's blue and also still not blue, but I just think that it looks cooler. But I actually think that's a good point. I think that does deserve a minus point. But to be fair, yeah, I think that's a fair point. We'll put Golduck here. It still looks really cool though, so I can't put any lower than that, but that is a fair point, so we'll put that there. Okay. So now we're moving on to Slowpoke and Slowbro. Slowpoke Bro's disappointing me again, of course. Again, it's just a pillar. It's basically like F of Vampire, but Slowpoke, like normal Slowpoke, and it's slowly losing its blood and all the color from its life. And I just don't appreciate that. So Slowpoke is going... It's almost abysmal, to be honest, but not far from it. Slowbro is cool though. I actually really looks like my big toe. Oh my god, Magpie said looks like my big toes. Okay. Slowbro is good. I actually really like Slowbro. You know what I like? I like that the shell is now very cool sort of brown and it's purple instead of pink. And I think purple is kind of, you know, on first sight it looks like you don't like green and you like blue. I do have a certain dislike for green shinies, I must admit, because I just think it's overdone and it looks abysmal, really, most of it. Blue, I mean, look, it's not like I like blue. Look, these ones are here. I just think that for what it's worth, Golduck does look cool. It doesn't look washed away or like, you know, it doesn't look like life's being sucked out of it. It just has a cute pink accent to it. Nidoking also just looks cool. You know, I'm ranking them solely based on how the color is making them. But trust me, guys, I love green, but I think shiny and green don't apparently go well. Slow glow I really like. I think purple makes it more reminiscent of a water psychic, you know, because water's blue, psychic pink, kind of, and it's like a perfect in between with purple, and I think it's a really damn good shiny. They're like here. No, it's not as good as these. You know, that's fine there. I think it's pretty damn good. I don't know what I would change about it. I don't know if I've seen how that's a shiny, because that's like, I'm not sure, but it's pretty damn good, I'll give it that. Now we're moving to the Magnemite line. You know what I like about Magnemite's shiny? It's like a gothic Magnemite, and same thing with both of them, you know? And I think it looks more like electric steel. I mean, that also looks like electric steel, of course, you know. Oh, that's fine, Snake. Thank you so much for sticking around so far. And we'll see you next week. I hope you have a nice week. Bye, Snake. I'm sorry, guys. My nose is like killing me. So if you hear anything, please forgive me. Okay, as I was saying, Magnemite has a really cool gothic look to it, right? Don't tell me it doesn't look gothic. It looks golden and gothic, and I think it looks very electric and steely. Now, I must say, guys, obviously you'll see that right now, I've kinda not been dressing up as much anymore, that, you know, like I used to be, but I used to have a slightly gothic phase, okay? Like, not full on, but kinda. And Magneton is just kinda bringing the memories back to me. I'll show you guys. I don't usually show like pictures of myself as much, but on the, pardon me, Discord, on the general, I'll show you some of my top looks, okay? But all that to say that, you know, I used to dabble into fashion a little bit before I stopped having any money. Anyways, so to me, Magnemite's line looks really cool. Dare I say, I really like it. So Gothic Magnemite is getting a pretty damn good for me. I mean, can't complain. But you know what? You know what? It's like, this is a perfect example of dialing the colors down can be a good thing. For most of these Pokemon, like Slowpoke for example, they just make it more muted pink, right? Like almost white pink. And it looks ass because they've not changed anything else. So it just looks like a version of Slowpoke that's just losing its life and blood. Whereas Magnemite, it's become more toned, you know? But it's got the black accents. I think it accentuates the toned down colors, so I really like it. Now we move to Farfetch'd, which has just become a little bit more pink, but honestly I do like it because you know, like the color of the grass is actually better because it, instead of being all green, it has like a gradient, so it's like more green towards the top and less. What's funny, it looks like a spring onion. Doesn't it? I don't know what that's meant to be, but it looks like a spring onion. Anyways, I actually like that. I think it's, I don't know if I'd say it's pretty damn good, probably like here or just below Arcanine, but it's really good. Like, it's okay, it's good. And pretty damn good to me is like a tier, just teetering. Nah, that's a shiny. Yeah, it looks like it's best of the spring onion, don't you guys think? I think it looks like a spring onion. Which is so funny. Farfest is just a bird holding a spring onion. It's like, make of that what you will. Okay, it's a leek. I see. Similar. Okay, so now it's time for Dodo's line. And honestly, it's just changed to a Seki green. I love Dodo. I love Dodo. Good night to you too. I don't know if I missed any of your chat where you said you're going by. If you are, good night. Thank you so much for joining us so far. Let a girl dream. Okay, anyways. Oh my god, angry Toby's in the chat. Let's go. I love seeing Toby in the chat. By the way, guys, I think there's quite a few watching, so if you're on YouTube and you haven't heard this yet, if you have, I'm really sorry, I'm repeating myself like a broken record, but it's just to let people know, if they don't already know, if you would like to support me, if you like watching my content. I'm obviously not making any money off YouTube or Twitch so far, but if you would like to support me and you have the means to do so, I should really preface that as well. I would really appreciate a subscribe. I'm gonna add more perks to it. I've been saying this, but I really will. And you get access to Toby emojis, which is my dog. That's what you can see in the chat if you're on Twitch. But it's just a means for supporting me, you know, just get some sort of income going, because obviously, like I said, I don't earn anything. So if you would like to support me and you hadn't heard this yet, and you have the means to do so, if you can head over to my Twitch and go subscribe, or I think you can even donate bits if if that's what you prefer. But it would just really help me out, because I don't think I'll be earning from the video or the stream itself for quite a long time still, and it just helps me to upgrade my stuff, buy games to play for you guys and all that sort. And so I would appreciate any of your support. If you would like to donate, you can head over to my Twitch and subscribe. But that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and now let's continue with our ranking. So Dodo to me is not cool. I love Dodo. I used to have it in my very first Kanto team, and very good Pokemon. Flying normal, good typing. But in terms of shiny, very uninspirational. It's just changed to a green. Now it's not quite I'm just disappointed. I love Dodo and I'm disappointed. Let's go in there. It's just not good. It's just that's something to Weedles, Alright. If anyone's gonna subscribe, I will change my tier based on what they think. Actually, if I can, sort of agree to it. Oh, also, by the way, if anyone is watching, I forgot to mention this earlier, if you do subscribe and, you've been commenting to the point where I'd recognize you, because, obviously, it has to be someone I trust, but I'm also making a subscriber-only Discord, and in Terraria, I'm fighting Wall of Flits next, and if you're a subscriber, you have the option of joining me for the Wall of Flits fight. Again, it's not, you don't have to, but if you like to, the option is there. So that's another quirk you get if you subscribe. I forgot to say that, sorry. Pardon me. Okay, and I really apologize for my voice today. I feel so stuffy, guys. I hope it's not reflecting in my voice so much. But let's move on. We've got Seal and Dugong. So instead of a bluish tone in the white, there's a yellowish tone. It looks beige, right? Is it good? Is it the shiny? Not even close. Is it pretty damn good? It's not bad though. It's nice. Like, I do like the colors going on. It's not that different from the original, especially Dugong. But that being said, I like the colors. And so I think that it could definitely be better, don't get me wrong. But I think they're like good. I just like the color. And so I just can't put it any lower than me. This is here because it's like, it could be better, but guys, look at the eyes. They're brown, and that, you know, the brown goes so well with the beige color the body has. I actually really like it. So I'm gonna put this here too. It could 100% be better, don't get me wrong, but this is really good too. The colors are nice. They're appealing colors, which I like. Now we move to Muck and Grimer. Let's see how much more Pokemon we have left to do. Oh, not that much actually. We're getting there. You know? I'm not even gonna question what's going on in chat. This is like a guy thing. I'm gonna not get involved. Okay, anyways. Grimer becomes green from a purple. Muck is kinda cool, low-key. It's like a... what do you call it? Chrome green. Right? Like it's got a little sparkly element to it. Do you know what I mean? I do appreciate it, but I don't like the unoriginality, as in, you know, well, I might have to make this screen even smaller because it's getting harder and harder for you guys and for myself to see the Pokemon. Well, there we go. So I think Muck is... okay, Grimer is not that good, guys. It's not that good. Muck is also not that good, but it's a little bit better. Like the accents and the colors a little bit better. Like I think you can see on the screen, it's a bit shinier, the color. So I like that. I don't like that it's green though. Muck's going quite bad. This is like, man, I don't like it low-key, like the color, but it's not that good. Like it can't go anywhere. It's like right in the middle bag, you know. The regular looks more shiny than the shiny. Yeah, true that. Okay, now we have Shelter Cloister. I like the orange. You know, purple was making more sense when it's water, but again, shiny is meant to be different, right? And I think this is a really cool orange. You know, like it's not too like neon orange, but it's cool and it's different from the original, and you really like that. So Shelter I think is pretty damn good. Or like, nah, honestly I don't know how much you change of it. I don't really know. I like it. I think it's really good. And then Cloister is good too. I actually like Cloister too. So this is like, you know what Cloister reminds me of? For most of the Pokemon, it's like the opposite, where this will be the shiny and this will be normal. Like the shiny is just a bit less bright and stand out than the normal, right? Whereas with this one, it's different. So the shiny is like, it stands out so much more than the normal does. And it's water ice, so the blue makes total sense. I actually dig it quite a lot. I think it's a pretty damn good shiny. Pretty damn good. You know? Again, I agree, I think it's definitely better than the normal form, and that is already a very redeeming quality. Now, Gengar's line is very disappointing, actually. It's almost like Alakazam, just slightly, like literally just the tiniest bit better. Because look at Gengar, all it's doing is taking the life away from him. Haunter, same problem. Ghastly is like at least a little better because now he's like a more prominent purple, which makes sense with his poison typing. It looks more poison than ghost, but it looks still cool. Like the colors, my thing is, if the colors still look good, that's good. But it's not great. It's okay. These are not abysmal, but they're quite bad. It's so disappointing. Like, what is this? What is this? Literally. So, as much as I like Gengar as a Pokemon, I think at least this one, the colors like low-key makes sense. You know, like it still looks nice. But these are bad. These are bad. Now we move to Onyx, and again with the green. What? It's not piss worm. It looks like it does. You know, this is like what do you call it? Things that you can find around the lake. Algae. That's kind of green. Don't dig it, to be honest with you. Steelix is an awesome shiny, I will say that. Which, if you haven't seen it, it's like a golden. So good. Steelix, goated. Onyx, disappointing Steelix. Bringing the whole generation down with him. Fumble. Not good. Looks green and nasty, man. I can't even put it in me. It's just bad. They could have done what they did with Geodude, you know, but instead they've made him like this algae green. Fumble. It's a fumble. Okay, now we move to Drowsy and Hypno. I personally really like them. And not just because they're pink. To me, Psychic is reminiscent of pink, right? Because, I don't know if it's because like that, or Psychic and pink coloring makes sense to me. That's all I'm saying, right? I think yellow and pink are the best colors you can have for a Psychic Pokemon. And it's not just like pink, it's two different accents of pink. And like, it's not just invert. I just like that. If I caught the shiny in the wild, I'd be happy. You know, I wouldn't be like, looks the exact same or worse. Why would I even want this? I'd be happy. If I caught a Drowsy and Hypno, I'd be like, damn right, you know, I got a shiny, a damn good shiny at that. So I can definitely put them. To me, Drowsy is just slightly better because it has two different accents, so it'll be before Hypno. But they're good. They're good. And now we have Krabby and Kingler. What even is going on? What even is going on? It's like two shit colors. I mean, this one is just, honestly, just bad. Like, how is Krabby nice? It's all bad. They're just two shit greenish colors. They had so much potential. Like, I do not prefer the shiny to original. Look at that. So much more life to it. It's gold, I suppose. So I suppose I actually attest like Krabby can be here, but it's not that good. It's not good gold. It looks like this. I don't like it. So we're kind of getting there, guys. Which is so interesting. Okay, I'm actually super excited. Now we have Voltorb and Electrode. I can't complain. Can't complain. So instead of red, it's blue, right? And the white remains the same. I honestly don't think it's bad. It's actually quite good. I think it's pretty good, actually, because not a whole lot you can do with it, you know. So blue is cool, and it's a good blue. It's not like this ugly blue like they do with this ugly green and ugly yellow. They should have definitely gone for proper great ball colors. I agree. It would just make sense. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. The idea is good and it's there, and I respect that. And for that reason, I will keep them here. Could definitely be better, but I think the idea is there, you know. And so Yeah, if they turned into great balls, that'd be cool as hell. But I can't say they're meh or bad or abysmal. I think they're still good, you know. Definitely room for potential though. So we'll keep that there. Now we've got execute and executor. Honestly, not mad at it. You know, it's not pink, it's yellow, but it's not a horrible yellow. It's more like a golden yellow. Like you'll see, execute look like little gold coins. You know, as in, it's a cool yellow. I dig it, guys. I actually really dig it. I think these are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. They look like little gold coins. And again, it's not terrible. My problem is when a color looks washed. This does not look like a washed color. Executor's not the same level as execute, unfortunately. To me, if a color looks washed or weird, it's not a good shiny. This is okay. I actually really like the leaves. Oh my god, I couldn't speak for a moment there. I do like the leaves, but the colors look a little washed to me, so it's not the same level of as execute. The potential is there though. The potential is there, so I can put it at okay, but could be better. If it was the same color as execute, you know, the eggs, I think it'd be just, you know, as good, but they've washed the yellow a little bit and I just don't like that, so that's fine. We've still got a lot to rank, so we're good. Okay, now we've got Cubone and Marowak, and this might be the first time that I've seen a green that I do dig. It's not an ugly green, it's not a washed green, it's not a sick green, it's just green, like a tree green, like leaves green, you know. And it's a ground type, so it looks more like a grass type now, which is in that sense it's not, you know, exceptional, but I think the green does look good. I think the green does look good. It's not bad green, it's actually a good green, and I can respect that. I think it brings it out. Again, it doesn't make it look like a ground type anymore, sadly, but the color is good, you know. Exactly, it's a more contrasted green. Exactly. And so Cubone, definitely better than whatever's going on here. Cubone's good, I think. Ooh, this is tough. Nah, I think it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I just like the color. It doesn't look washed, it doesn't look weird, which this does. Now this is the bad green we're talking about. It's just plastic neon green. Yeah, the problem with green is they have it with this white, and it's just too artificial looking. I think that's my problem. I don't want my mon to be shining in the dark, you know. It looks too that's the problem I have with Marowak as well. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen per se, but the execution is tough, man. Like, it's not good. Okay, moving on to Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Guys, they kept Hitmonchan the exact same, but with blue. This is the thing. Why is all of them, most of them, this sick green? This is why I don't like green shiny, guys. This is why I don't like it. Why does every damn Pokemon has to be some level of green? And they're not even good greens. They're all sicky greens. So Hitmonchan, the blue gloves are the only saving grace because they do look cool. The blue is cool. The green is ruining it though. I think I agree. I think they should just made the gloves blue. But instead, pardon me, they went and made it the sick green. So the gloves are like okay, but nah, man. I'm like low-key thinking I'm putting them here. Like the color's almost the same. Exactly, they just love making things unnecessarily green. And it's like, who asked for that? Literally, who asked for that? not us. Guys, we only have three yellows left. We're kind of getting there. Okay. Now, we are moving on to Lickitung. Doesn't have a evolve, but okay, so it turns from pink to yellow, but it's not particularly a washed out yellow. It's more like a golden-esque yellow. So I know Hitmonchan was so close to greatness, but they done ruined it with that green, like the worst green of all. Lickitung actually kind of look good, right? It looks a little golden. It doesn't look like a washed yellow. It looks like a golden yellow, and I can kind of dig that. Yeah, they should have definitely changed his tongue color. I think that would be cool. I think everything's green because that was the only colors they could show on screens. That's a good point. I think, yeah, that's what they like to do. Like, they would just change it to the primary colors, I think. Or just change it to its invert. That's what I heard. Like, that's why you'll see, like, kanto shinies are nothing to rave about. Like, there's some good ones like Charizard and, you know, like Ninetales and Geodude's really cool too. But most of them are lucky ass. It's good. I actually like the golden color, but I do agree that I think the tongue should change. So it's definitely like the bottom and stuff could be better. Okay, so now we're moving to coughing and wheezing. Okay, so it's turned from purple with yellow-esque smoke coming out to pink smoke coming out and green. Now, here's the thing about coughing and wheezing, right? It might not have been, like, the greens are still not great greens. They're bad greens still, kinda. But in coughing's thing, it kinda makes sense. Green and that, like, purple-esque pink are the colors I associate with poison the most. And so I think the fact that they changed the smoke to like this dark purple is a really nice touch. See, if they didn't change that smoke color and just made the purple this green, I think that would have made it really bad and I would have gone to the bottom-esque tiers. But the fact that they changed the sludge to like the smoke even to pink, and now it's, and I think the green here actually complements that pink smudge, like the smoke coming out as well, and that's why I like the green here. And for that reason, some of you may disagree, but I think it's pretty damn good. I like the color combination. If I got that shiny, if I were in the wild and I encountered a shiny wheezing or coughing, I'd be very happy. So for that reason, I'll put them in. Pretty damn good. And now we move to Rhyhorn and Rhydon. So Rhyhorn is, wow! You know what I like about Rhyhorn, guys? It looks more ground rock type as a shiny. Like here it looks more like a water type, you know, because blue you would associate with water. Obviously not always, and I get the inspiration behind Rhyhorn, you know, obviously it's a rhino, so it's like rhino-esque colors. But that being said, the shiny looks a lot like ground rock. I really like the shiny. Honestly guys, I said it. I would not do a Rhyhorn any different. It just looks like the typing's bang on. It looks like a ground rock. If I got the shiny and instead of blue it's this thick orange or like brownish orange, copper-esque orange, I'd be very happy. And I think Rhyhorn, that's a shiny and I really like that. And remember guys, stick towards the end and we're choosing one ultimate shiny from Kanto to move to the Champions League. And we're gonna do this for every reason, and at the end we'll go through our 9 seasons and pick one champion shiny. So we're almost there. Stick around till the end and help me decide on one champion that's moving on to our champions round from Kanto, okay? Now we have Rhydon, which still looks cool, but I don't think it looks as cool as Rhyhorn. The color looks a little bit more washed out. It's still really good though. But Rhyhorn looks so sick. They didn't change the red in the eyes, that would have muted, because the red is still more stronger than the orange, so it makes sense. Whereas here the colors are just washed out more, so it's like here. Okay, could definitely be yeah, coughing and wheezing do look really cool. I think I'll move them before the Nido King and Queen because concept wise they're really cool, but I think looks wise we can agree that wheezing and coughing take the they look so cool, guys. If I found a coughing shiny, I would be okay. So now we're moving to Chansey. Chansey is basically everything wrong with shinies in a single Pokemon. Like, look at the original shiny, right? Pink color, very cute. Slightly darker pink around the whatever they're meant to be, feathers or whatever, pocket, and whatever they're eggs, whatever they're meant to be. Ears, sorry, I meant. But look at that. That's a good Pokemon. Such a cute Pokemon. That's the shiny. The green's okay, but I just don't like that sickly yellow. It basically looks like Chansey if Chansey had jaundice. You know? It's such a vibrant, cute Pokemon, and I think the shiny doesn't do it any justice. And I would say it's not even like, no. It's kind of meh, guys. It's not good. Like, sorry. Honestly, it's like teetering quite bad. The green around the feathers and the pocket is the only saving grace. It just looks sick. Why would they do that to my beloved Chansey? I honestly do not know. Okay, we're almost at the end. Oh my goodness. So now we have Kangaskhan. It's a normal type. It's good. I do like the orange, and I definitely think that the shiny makes it look better than the original. I can definitely, you know, and the little, I don't know if that's also a Kangaskhan, but the little boy light there is more purple than the normal, so it stands out more. I like that this shiny makes it stand more. It makes it more prominent, more, you know. Like, I think it looks pretty cool, right? This looks like washed colors, whereas this looks quite prominent. I like that they added purple color to the little wee boy here as well. I like it, guys. I actually do like it. Wait. Oh no, that's the shiny. I was thinking that the shiny was normal. Never mind. Oh my god, never mind. It's going down. It's quite bad. Yeah, meh, it's not it. The color is kinda okay still, but lost all its charm, man. Lost all its charm. Nah, yeah, even me. I should be lucky I'm putting it meh. Now we move to Horsey and Seadra. Horsey becomes a teal blue instead of like blue, like, you know, sky blue. Okay, here's what I do appreciate about the Horsey shiny. The color itself has changed from a sky blue to a teal blue, but so has the eyes. The red eyes complement the sky blue better, but the orange's eyes complement the teal eye better. And the wings and the belly has also changed from yellow-esque, you know, like this beige yellow to a pink. I don't dislike it. The colors are definitely a bit odd, and it's not as good as Seadra, obviously, but pardon me, guys. It's still not bad. I can definitely see the vision. Kingdra is like, oh my god, it might even be like so good. Kingdra is good. Maybe here. I mean, this purple and pink, and it's like this lilac purple, like a dark lilac purple, and this coral And you know why I like that it's coral pink and not pink pink? Because it's a water Pokemon, and down there, you know, the coral colors are more prominent. I think Kingdra might have been introduced later because it's not in the list. Pardon me. So, do not see Kingdra, guys. It might have came out later. Oh, I mean Seadra, yes, sorry. Have I been saying Kingdra? That's my bad. I meant Seadra. But yeah, Seadra, love it. I love it so much because it reminds me more of underwater, you know, like marine creature colors. And so that's why I think I dig it a lot. Yeah, I'll be there for sure. Now we're moving to Goldeen and Sea King. I mean, it looks like a goldfish, right? And instead of this coral, yeah, Kingdra, I thought so. So Kingdra is, okay, Goldeen, sorry. Goldeen is more of a yellow tone than it is red. And it's not the worst yellow I've seen. Same thing with Sea King. So basically it's just like a yellower version of the normal Pokemon, right? Not very original. Not any original. They're meh. I don't dislike the colors. Like, I don't think it's like terrible washed out, and it's still reminiscent of a goldfish. But other than that, I can't say much more. Wow, Staryu is interesting. Whoa. Can't say I don't like that. Actually, I really do like that. Obviously, now don't get me wrong, it is washed out, right? I mean, this is so vibrant, this is washed out, but the thing being blue, very reminiscent for a water Pokemon. Instead of very oversaturated yellow, it's like a real goldish yellow, right? And so I think it actually works. I think it's really cool. Oh, there's Tangela in there, so we need to rank Tangela as well. But yeah, Staryu is getting pretty damn good. And I also really like Starmie. The colors just work. The colors just work. Like, it's so cool. I actually love Starmie as well. The colors are more reminiscent to me of a psychic and water type, right? Like, this is, I think the thing is, this is, Mudpie's there with the glass Toby as well. I actually really like Starmie's evolution line shiny. I would love if I got both of them. And then we have, okay, there's Tangela. Tangela basically just becomes like a really bright green, which is, it's cool. Like, it's bright and very standoutish, but nothing to rave about. Why is Tangela not in here? Hold up. Is Tangela not Generation 1? Let me try and see if it's in any other generation here. Because why is it in the tier list? But I can't see it here, which is odd. Wait, guys, let me know if Tangela's in... Oh, it is. What am I talking about? So yeah, so you see Tangela. It basically just becomes green, and the feet become, instead of a very magenta pink, it becomes orange-ish. It's not bad, actually. I do like the green, and it works because it's grass type and it's meant to be tangled with the vines, right? So the green does work. And actually, if I did get this shiny, I wouldn't be unhappy. I'd actually like it, you know. I wouldn't be like, break. Shit, shiny. No! You know? Tangela is actually good. You know. Yeah, I know the feet color is what's killing me, but that's why I'm like, could definitely be better, don't get me wrong. But it's still cool in its core, right? Now we have Mastermind. I don't like it because it looks nothing like a fairy type anymore. Actually, it doesn't even look that much. It looks more like psychic freaking, I don't know. It just doesn't look like a fairy type. The blue, darker blue is kinda cool. The green kinda doesn't. It just does not look like a fairy type anymore. Now I know there's really so much you can do, but it looks like it's not doing it for me. It's not good. The only saving grace I'll give it is like I really like the dark blue, like these dark blues, and the shoes. I dig that color. It's like a royal blue, and so that color I like, but otherwise it's again I don't know what I can say here. That's ASS. Okay. Was Mr. Mime originally the psychic? That would make more. Mr. Mime doesn't strike me as a fairy type at all, to be honest with you guys. But what do I know? Now we move to Scyther, another one of my favorite Pokemon. What? It's just a less contrast Scyther. Doesn't look that different. If I got this shiny, I would probably not even know. Why would they do this to Scyther? I love Scyther. It's just quite bad, man. They did Scyther dirty. I agree. Like, why would they do that to him? I love Scyther. Oh, welcome back, Realtor. Now we're moving on to Jinx. And what? It's like almost abysmal with how bad it is. It's just the exact same of the original. Exact same. Just toned the colors down. Basically just mute it. This is like, I've also never liked Jinx to begin with, but basically they just went to contrast and saturation and zero. No colors, nothing. Nothing about that is good. Nothing about that. It's almost abysmal, guys. It's not that sick green, so I can't put it in abysmal, but it's almost abysmal. Not good. Electabuzz. So it becomes more like this copper orange, I suppose, compared to the yellow. I love Electabuzz's normal appearance. Do I like the shiny? Honestly, I can't decide if I like it or dislike it. I can't decide. I feel like honestly could be better. It's not meh, but I don't like it. Yeah, wasted potential for sure. Now we have Magmar. What's funny about Magmar is it's Barbie now. It's Barbie-mar because they just turned it all pink. As a pink girly, I can appreciate it, but as a shiny, I don't appreciate it, you know? It no longer looks like a fire type. Plus, look at this. You know what? Even if they made it like pink mixed with some other stuff, it would be cool. Like, this is really cool. The yellow and red reminiscent of the fire colors. Love that. This pink, again, I do like pink myself, you know, and I do like a pink shiny, so I'm not gonna put it. It's meh though, and that's coming from me, you know. Meh, that's the best I can do for you, Magmar. Now we have Pinsir. Oh, pardon me, guys. Oh God, my nose is killing me. It's just very irritated. But Pinsir, I actually quite like. The horns become golden, and the brownness of the bug becomes purple. It looks cool. I definitely agree. It gives a different vibe, and I think we can all appreciate it, right? And I really like that they changed the color of the horn to golden to match the purple. You know, I always like that little chains in between different elements to match the shiny. So I actually really dig it. I think it's a solid, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Now we have Tauros that just looks like it's been vomiting for days. What? This is exactly what I'm talking about. What? It just looks bad green, right? Oh my goodness! Taurus is just not good. I agree, it looks malnourished. It looks like it's not eaten anything and it's been sick all over the place, and pardon me. And that's why, you know, it's Starmie is pretty damn good. Taurus, honestly, Taurus looks like it has the plague. I couldn't agree more. Ass. Shed on it. Oh, a curse again. Crud. I'm running out of replacements, guys. Okay, Taurus is low-key abysmal, actually. But it's not that same green, so I'll put it up. Bad. Bad, man, it's bad. Also, I love this Toby goggles stuff going on. keep it up, guys. Okay. Now we have Magikarp and Gyarados. What? Red Gyarados? How cool does that look? Without any doubt. That's going there, and I'm taking a drink. Right? I'd put this like here. Actually here. So good. So good. The red? Insane. I mean, I think, you know why I think the red is like really good? You know why I think the red is really good? I mean, water obviously makes sense because it's a water type. What I like about the red is, look at Gyarados. It's an angry Pokemon, you know, it's raising, and red raising Gyarados, mwah, that's good. That's a shiny. Magikarp is actually good too, because with some of the top tier coming up, we might have to make the top pick for each reason, either 3 or 6 strong, so it's like a team. Okay, well, I think we can maybe make a top 3 and then go from there. Yeah, I think top 3, I don't know about 6 because that might be a little bit too much, but Magikarp is good. I do. The only thing I have about Magikarp is I wish they changed the mouth color. You know, just like, because I can barely see his mouth, but otherwise, it's golden. And like I say, I love a golden shiny. I'd probably put it like here. There we go. I think I'd probably put it there because it's so good. It looks like a shiny fish. Gyarados' evolution line cooked with the shiny. And then we have Lapras. Pardon me. Lapras looks... You know what is the only thing I would change about Lapras myself is the shell stays the same color, and I think the grey soft shell doesn't go that well with the purple, because the purple's a lot more contrast than the blue. So I would definitely change it to like a more goldish tone. Do you know what I mean? And so for that, I can't say it's like now that's a shiny, but it's still pretty good. You know, I love the purple. I love purple shinies. I do love myself purple shinies, so I think Lapras gives off Toby vibes. Lapras is my favorite fire/ice type Pokemon of all time. Obviously, I'm talking normal, right? But it's definitely my favorite of all time. Just so good. And oh, I had a Lapras in my what do you call it? My original Kanto team, and it was so good. So good. Loved it. Lapras for me is going pretty damn good. It's good. The only thing I'd change is if that shell like the shell it has was golden, I would put it in a That's Shiny because it's so cool. But yeah, that kind of brings it down for me. Now we have Ditto. So it goes from, so basically it's the reverse of the blue type that turned purple, right? Like it's basically the reverse of Lapras. You know how it's turning from blue to purple? This one's turning from purple to blue. The top. Ditto is really cool, guys. I really like it. You know why I like it? Because so purple for Ditto kind of makes sense, right? But honestly, if I caught a Ditto in what do you call it, wild, and it was a shiny, it was a sky blue, I'd be like, here we go, that's what I'm talking about, right? So I honestly, the blue is so perfect as well. It's not a sick blue, and it's like a sickly looking blue. It's such a cute sky blue. I dig it a lot. I think I'd put it here as a good shiny, guys. As a good shiny. I rest my case, you know. By the way, I've decided you're going here. Yeah, you're quite bad. It might be getting difficult for you guys to see. Let me zoom out a part of it. I'm really sorry if you can't see quite a lot. The thing is, if I don't zoom out, you can't see. I mean, you know. But again, like I say, I think Ditto's got a really good shiny. The sky blue color is just so good. Can't really complain about that. I don't know what different I would do. It's really good. Now we're moving on to evolutions. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot, guys. Wait, hold on. Let me bring the chats back up because they're... Oh, what did I do? Return. It's not letting me go back. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Since we have one more, I'll just finish the drink because the thing is, it has ice and the ice is watering down and it's making it taste really bad. Eevee is really nice. Pardon me. You know, I agree. It makes it look mythical. It makes it look magical. Obviously, it's washed out, but I do like Eevee. Honestly, I think Eevee shiny is pretty damn good. You know, you guys might come for me, but really cool, right? I like Eevee. I think it looks more looks more mythical. That's the thing, and that's why I like it. If I encounter a shiny Eevee, I'm very happy, and I'd evolve it to a shiny Umbreon. Vaporeon. Now, from this, I think okay, Vaporeon is actually cool. I do like it because I like that they changed the yellow of the ears and made it a little more muted, so I didn't overpower the purple. Pardon me, guys. And I love that the purple, you know, the top of the head has a darker purple just like here. I really like it. Honestly, this one's also pretty damn good for me. Can't say the same for Jolteon and Flareon. Now here's where I have a problem. Jolteon just became a shit green. Oh, I keep forgetting not to curse. But guys, that is not giving electric. That is giving Jolteon if he had food poisoning. And they fumbled. So Jolteon's going... yeah, pretty bad. Flareon's... Jolteon. Flareon just became a little less orange. It's not as bad as Jolteon in my opinion because again, it just made them sickly green. It does still look okay. It doesn't look washed out or sick or anything. It just doesn't, it's just not a good shiny. If I'm in the wild, it's not like I'm catching a Flareon, but you know, let's say I could. Would it make me that happy? Not really. It's like a very average shiny, so like a meh. You know, it's just nothing that I can praise. And then we have Porygon. So Porygon becomes a purple shade instead of the pink and blue, like a teal blue. I actually really like the normal Porygon colors. I think they're pretty sweet. The shinies are... the purple is nice. That's pretty much all I can say about that. I don't think it's really good, or I don't think it's like, no, that's a shiny. It's different and I can appreciate that. If I did cast this, I think I would... the purple... I think if they kept the peak blue, I think that would have been better. This purple just kind of looks washed. In my opinion, it's okay. It's not... it could be better though. I can think of things I would change. So okay, but could be better. It's not abysmal. It's not bad. It's a little bit above me, so I'm happy to put that there. Definitely good, but could be changed. Now we have Omanite. Sorry. You know, the site just comes from biology. Sorry. So Omanite. Okay, so it's like a... okay. I liked purple shinies. Now it's kind of getting old. But Omanite, the thing is, Omanite is good, better than Omastar. Omastar just looks way too washed. Right? Like, too washed. I think what I would rank Omanite is okay, but could be better. The thing is, I think it's like the colors are a little too washed. If the, you know, but so a little more for it than for Omanite. Omanite actually looks cool. And again, if I did get the shiny, I wouldn't complain or be sad. So I think Prominent is like here, like teetering really damn good. And Omasite is more like here, you know. Then we have Kabuto and Kabuto's. I actually like Kabuto. I love Kabuto. You know why I like it? Because I know I say green's like not that good, but this is a good green. And the eyes turn from this pinkish color to a dark, like a red, you know. And so, just for the fact that they like change the eyes to red to match the green, because the green's obviously very high contrast, and so they didn't keep the eyes pink, they matched it with the green, and they also made the legs like stand out a little laces. I like this. I actually really like this. I'll put that here. I personally really like it. Kabutops. Looks like a grasshopper. This is a good green. This not so much. This is like a... it looks like it wasn't inverted or like unsaturated. This one is not my favorite. It's not terribly, it's not the best. It's not even good. No. But they're like a solid meh, I think. It's what here? So for like, it just looks off exactly. Again, if I don't like my Pokemon looking radioactive, that's the thing. Then we have Aerodactyl. Oh, I see. Ah! What is it with Metapod? Metapod's okay, it's not that bad. Realtor, you're true. I love the angry Toby. Okay, so Aerodactyl I actually like because instead of just all purple, it adds blue accents to the wings. What do you mean it was done dirty? I think it's cool. So that's the shiny and that's the normal. The normal just has like the same purple wings. Instead, the shiny has blue wings. Obviously, I would also change the color of the body itself because it doesn't look any different. But I think it actually looks good. Like, this is the shiny with the blue wings, and this is the regular Aerodactyl. could have gone the Charizard. It could have given Charizard treatment, but at the same time, it's not the worst. It definitely, I would prefer it to the shiny, and that I think it says a lot, right? But I definitely agree that it could be better because I changed the body color, make it a little bit more because the blue is so good, you know. But that being said, again, can't complain, right? So now we have Snorlax, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, one of my underrated goats, Snorlax paved the way. Now I could sit here and talk for hours about Snorlax. That good a Pokemon. I mean, let me just show you guys, okay? Let me just go Snorlax and look at its stats. There we go. So, look at that, guys. 160 health. 160. Nasty. 110 attack. 65 defense, obviously not that great, but you have 160 health, come on. 110 special defense, that's not even bad. 65 special attack obviously means nothing. And obviously it's gonna be slow, but look at that tasty stat. Snorlax paved the way for a bulky type Pokemon. So goated. Honestly, not talked about enough. I saw this video of a guy and he was basically saying that Snorlax is the reason he got into competitive Pokemon because it's just that good, right? Just that good. 450 total stats, really good, obviously, like starter level good. And man, I could go on about this Pokemon for hours. There's so many different ways to use it, and it's so hard to get rid of. Goated. In terms of shiny, the problem is it's not as that. It's obviously better because again there's a contrast increase and it's like a very nice blue. It's a royal blue and I love that blue, actually, I really do. And you know, it does bring out, you know, it's like a, pardon me, better saturated blue. I definitely prefer it to the regular Snorlax's blue. So I would say that it's an upgrade. So I don't know if I can put the same level as Sandslash. Look at that nasty boy. I think I'll definitely change a few things, but it's really good though. Then we have Articuno. And so, okay, you know, it is a, you know, I don't know if you guys are gonna agree. Now, obviously, it's a washed out blue. Like, this is really good blue and this is ass blue. Oh, again, I keep forgetting. I don't know if I can swear. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, guys. But it's obviously a washed out version of this color. But to me, it looks more ice-like. Ice is this brittle, subtle blue, you know? And like, it looks more ice-like to me. And you know, obviously, like I said, the color's been washed off, but I wouldn't be upset if I caught the shiny. I actually think it's pretty good. And that's coming from someone who hates washed off Pokemon shinies. It just looks more, there's more aura, it looks more icy. This is what ice looks like more than this. Because the original is more reminiscent of a water Pokemon to me than an ice Pokemon, do you know what I mean? Whereas the shiny is more like an ice Pokemon. So I'm actually going to rate it a pretty damn good. I don't think it's the shiny, but it's pretty good, guys. It just gives off that like brittle ice vibe to me, and I like that. Now we're going to Zapdos, which looks literally exactly the same. I honestly can't even tell you if you guys can see me moving my mouse away and that. This Zapdos must be the shiny with least amount of difference between its normal and shiny type. Guys, what is even going on? So bad. So bad. Obviously it looks good, but it looks exactly like its normal type. It's just the tiniest bit increase. What they did with Zapdos is they took the original picture, turned the saturation from like 50 to 60. That's it. Or contrast or whatever. That's it. Look at that. That is so bad, man. There was so much potential. They didn't do anything. They were like, nah, we're done with making shinies for you. Just take that contrast and increase that a little bit. That'll do. That's your shiny. So bad. Now, obviously the color's not bad. The only reason I'm putting this in abysmal is the concept is up. It looks exactly the same as its normal type. Exactly the same. Literally exactly the same. Why would they do that to Zapdos? It's a legendary for frick's sake. I saved myself there. Anyways, so just bear in mind the color itself is not abysmal, but it's the concept. It looks literally the exact same as it's. Again, look at this. You probably can't even tell that I'm putting my cursor in and out because it's the exact same damn color. Not even that much contrast change. Why would they do that? I just cannot agree with it. So it's just going up as well. Then we have Moltres. At least they pulled it other. Yeah, the Articuno is probably my favorite legendary shiny. It just looks icy and I like that. Moltres. Not gonna lie, guys. This is low-key not giving. Like, at least it's not abysmal because it's not like not changed at all. But for a fire type, why are we making it pink? And the most I can do for you is meh. But the like teetering really bad meh, right? Then we're almost at the end. How is Starmie not top tier? Starmie is a content. Honestly, I concur. I actually think that's really good. You know why I'm saying this right now? I don't know what I would change about it. Because honestly, I think it looks really good. The blue for water makes sense. The gold in the accents makes sense. And it's washed out, but it looks so good. So I attest. You have a very long username, so I'm not gonna tend to say it right now. But I concur. I think you're right. Starmie is top tier. So now we have literally so little to go. Moltres is good because it looks like a chicken flying. Oh, Starmie. No, actually, I think Staryu is really good too. Starmie, I think I like Staryu because it's so damn unique. Starmie is also unique, don't get me wrong. You know, and I think the colors are definitely more of a water psychic reminiscent. That's why I like it so much. But I think I'm happy with Staryu here because as cool as it is, I just think Staryu is more unique, and yeah, exactly, it's so unique that I just cannot. I concur. But yeah. Okay, so now we have Dratini, Dragonair and Dragonite. Now there's a trend here. I think Dratini and Dragonair are quite cool. Pardon me, guys. Especially Dragonair, I think looks really good. With the blue pearls, I mean the orange-esque, copper-esque, yellowish pearls. With the purple, this one's really cool. Dragonair is pretty like somewhere here, just about because it looks really good. And then we have Dratini that also looks really good. It's not the same level as Dragonair for me, because for Dragonair it just adds up with the colors are brighter. Now Dragonair is cool. My only problem with Dragonite, sorry, it's cool, but it feels more like a poison Pokemon to me, right? Like, I don't like it as much as it's. The dark green and purple wings look good together. It does, don't get me wrong. My only problem is it looks kind of like a poisoned Dragonite, right? It basically looks like Dragonite if it'd been poisoned. It's still good though. It's not abysmal. It's not a sickly green. It's not like a terrible green. And the purple in the wings is also not like a bad, terrible washed out purple. It's really good. My only problem at night test with Dragonite is it, again, to me it kind of looks like a Dragonite if it was poisoned, you know? And it looks not like a dragon flying, but like a dragon poison type. But it's nothing to say with the appearance. It's just one of those things where, you know, I think it's teether and really good. I'm happy to put it pretty damn good though. I would agree. I think they ruined it with this. Well, yeah, honestly, I agree with. It's just not the same level as Dragonair and Dratini. It's good. It's not a sickly green, and I do love the concept, but it just looks more like a poison type to me, and it's kind of throwing me off. That's the reasoning why I can't put it above whatever I put it. Now we only have our legendary to go with, and we're done with Kanto. How cool! Okay, now we have Mewtwo and Mew. Mew actually looks really good. It looks really cute. So, pink was good for a psychic type. The blue is really good as well. It's because it's a sky blue. It's like a cotton cloudy blue, which I do like. And I think it does fit it. I like it. Mew blue, I can vibe with it. If I caught a shiny Mew, sorry, I wouldn't be upset. I'd actually be quite happy. And so for that reason, I'm saying, honestly, Mew's like here. I don't know what else you would change about it. I actually don't know what else I would change about it. It's like Ditto, you know? It's the perfect shiny for what you can do with it. I like it a lot. So we're gonna put that there. And yeah, exactly. What are pink to blue? I love that. That was my first thought when I saw a shiny Mew. Love that. Now we have Mewtwo. Oh, is that the lore? It's the lore that Ditto is basically a failed Mew. I never knew that, guys. But that's so interesting. Whoa! But I can't say I like Mewtwo. Mewtwo looks like a grass type. Nothing about it is. That's why it can change to any Pokemon just like Mew. I see. How interesting. Wow, the more you know. I never knew that. Never knew that, guys. Now we have Mewtwo, which is... It's just not as good as Mew, honestly. It's... For what it's worth, the white is okay, and it does go good with the green. Like, it doesn't look horrible. It just doesn't look mythical, right? I wouldn't put it... Nah, that's a shiny, obviously. I don't know if I would... I think I'd put it here, like, okay, but definitely could be better. Maybe... here. Yeah. Okay, but could definitely... Yeah, Mewtwo should have had a blue tail. That would make it really freaking cool, but... Now it just looks like a grass type more so, and I just don't know. It's still not that bad. Yeah, exactly. It looks okay, but not that good. That's why I was like, okay, but not good. You know, could be better for sure. Okay, guys. That's us officially finished with Kanto Pokemon tier. I can finally zoom it for you a little bit. Here we go. Hopefully my face is not, you know, hiding any of that. Let me check because I would hate to see that. No, I'm not. Actually, I can make myself a little bigger and put myself here as well. Okay, so normal Mewtwo is better. Exactly. Couldn't agree more. But this is the list we've got, and it's just another green alt. Exactly. This is the look at all the shinies in the rank. Look at how many of them are green, but not just green, horrible green, neon green, like radioactive green. So okay, so the light blue Mewtwo's Ultimate is much better. I think they should have made the tail blue instead. I think it's really. List is burnt. What are you guys talking about? This is peak heat. It's cooking. I'm cooking. The first 75 got it easy. This should have been. To be fair, when I first started ranking, I didn't know how good or bad we're gonna get with it because I didn't remember what all the shinies look like. Let me see if I would change anything now that I have the hindsight. I think I'll bring Sandshrew down because this green is really off-putting and I don't like it at all. They could have cooked like they did with Sandslash, but instead they choose not to, and I don't appreciate that. I think I actually don't think. I would have maybe brought Squirtle down. Nah, what? No, I don't know about that, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, anything but green, I know. Okay. Right. This is what we're working with. This is what we have. Am I happy with this? Low-key, I am. Okay. This is the final result. Okay. And now we get to choose one, actually top 3 from Kanto to move to the second round in the champion of champion shinies. So I personally think Charizard, Gyarados, and the third one I'm open for discussion, but I think Charizard and Gyarados are definitely going to be in top 3. Let me know what you guys think. Like, just type the 3 Pokemon that you think should move on to the Champions League and read all of your comments. And I personally think that Charizard, Gyarados for sure, Charizard and Gary are no-brainer. Exactly, Charizard and Gyarados are no-brainer. I mean, Kanto cooked. Not really many times, but they did with these 2. You just know that they loved Gyarados and Charizard. It's very obvious in pretty much all of Pokemon lore. Make a poll in YouTube after we give a bunch of opinion. Okay, that's an excellent choice. Magikarp, Ninetales, and Nidoking. How interesting. Nidoking is... Let's just because I want to have a... King will be up here somewhere. Yeah, so it's like so cool though still. I think for me a non-negotiable one is Gyarados, right? And Charizard I think is also almost non-negotiable. Nidoking's really good too, like I can attest. And Nidoking Red. What I will do maybe, guys, is I'll post a poll on my YouTube with like, I think besides the Golem line, we can put them in the poll. Because Geodude's Light is really cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they'll be like champion of the Sandmans because they're still just one gold color, right? But what I will do is I will put like the top 6 that we have decided, and You just cook some perfect medium rare steak, and we love to see it. We love to see it. But what I will do is Charizard, Gyarados, Nidoking, sorry, Ninetales, Ditto, and okay, see, what I will do is first, when I'm done streaming this, I'll put all of the shinies we have in the top tier list besides again the Geodude line in a poll, and then the 6 that get the most vote from there will move on to my YouTube, where I can gather more opinion, you know, because there's only 18 of us in Discord, whereas people will probably see it more on YouTube. Then from there we'll pick the top 3, and that will be our Kanto Champion Leagues that are moving forward with the shine, you know, the best shiny competition, if you will. So that's my Mew. Also looks incredible. I don't disagree. That's why I think we should do a poll. I think a poll is basically the best way to gather everyone's opinion, you know, also just basically confirm what we think. But I think I really like the first 2 tiers, and this is really good. I think I will definitely drop it in the Discord and in YouTube, and I feel like because this is the Champions League, we need as many opinion as possible, right? But pardon me, sorry, the top 3, and it's the only one Pokemon compared to top 3 other, and then it's only one Pokemon is the best. Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. We'll take top 3 from each region and then compete. You know how in football you have like I don't know what it's called, but you go like random, pick one, random, pick one, random, pick one. Then you get to the qualifiers, and then you get to the semifinals, quarterfinals, finals, and you know, all that sort. And so brackets. Who's my favorite? I would, in terms of looks, I can't really decide, but if I'm considering everything, like the fact that it'll have to be Gyarados. I just love that he's red because it fits perfectly that he's a racing Pokemon, and you know, I just love it. I think it fits his vibe perfectly. The red, or you know, yeah, I think my favorite is definitely Gyarados of all of them. Charizard's really cool. I think it's a very close second, but man, I just love Gyarados' shiny. Like, if I got that shiny, I would be on my knees. Doing what? I cannot tell. Anyways, no guys, I'm a very sweet, innocent girl. The only bending I do is to pray to my God. You know? So, say if I could have one in Pro. If I could have only one shiny in Pro, it's not my favorite, as in like I don't think it's the coolest, but I would love to have a shiny Ninetales. I think that would be really cool. I just love the purple, guys. It's so cool. I know it doesn't Magikarp is also really good. Honestly, every single shiny that's in the Now That's a Shiny list, I would love if I found it in Pro, you know? And so I said I would love a Ninetales in Pro, but my favorite is definitely Gyarados. And I just think the purple's so awesome, guys. It just looks so sick. I would love to have that in Pro. If I find a shiny Ninetales in Pro, I'll be so happy. But my favorite is definitely Gyarados in terms of shinies. It's just so cool. Weezing's also really good. But that's the list there. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm gonna obviously edit it and post it on YouTube, if you know. And so I'm just gonna say this for the YouTube people, okay? But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? which one's your favorite. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm also going to be doing like this champion league thing where we rank the top 3 shinies from each region and then do a league and find out the best of the best. So if you'd like to vote for your favorite top 3, please feel free to do so in the comments as well, and I'll be posting a league thing when we have enough votes. I'm just doing this for the YouTube people, guys, because I need to edit this and put this. We need as many opinions as possible to make it a really good Champions League. I feel like, see if we can gather more people who are into Pokemon, I think this can be a good Champions League, right? And then once we're done as shinies, we can also rate Mega Evolutions, which will need a little more brainstorming because it's not just about looks, right? But we'll get there when we get there. And yes, so next time we have a video similar to this, we'll be ranking shinies from generation 2, and we'll keep moving each generation from that point on. So please look forward to it, guys. Again, I'm doing this for YouTube, but also for you guys, you know. And I think I've been streaming for a long time. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours. Not terribly. Has it been 3 hours? I feel like it's been more. But that was so fun. And this is why I like to do this live with you guys, because I can talk, you guys can talk with me, and I can see your opinion. You know, I can disagree because I'm always right. No, I'm kidding. I actually really like your input. And if you're on the Discord, which again, I'm really sorry if you've already, you know, heard me say it, and I'm just repeating myself. But if you are watching and you're not a part of the Discord channel, I have a Discord which you can find on the link in my latest video. If you'd like to join, give your input on these shiny Pokemon and your favorite, you can always join the Discord. We're all super lovely in there. And you know, I would love to have your input. So if you've not joined yet and you do like my content and watching me, you should definitely come check out the Discord. It's just a bit, you know, way for me to communicate with you guys even more. But yes, that being said, unfortunately, that's very true. Magpie is a very special one, but don't worry, I have him under control, so he won't bite. But I would say I can attest all of the people in the Discord are really nice. So if you would like to be a part of the D's Dungeon community, you can join the Discord. And if you've not followed me on Twitch, please consider doing so. I'm literally 1 away from 50 followers, and that's a target that I'm, you know, trying to get to. As always, if you'd like to support me and, you know, keep making this video, play new games for you guys, please consider either donating or subscribing to my Twitch, so I have a little income going for myself, and you know, I can keep doing this because I honestly love doing this. And but that being said, thank you so much for watching and commenting and engaging with my stream. I honestly appreciate it a lot more than you could ever know, okay? And every single bit of interaction helps out my channel. So if you don't mind, if you could just like the video, you know, leave a comment and stuff, that would help me boost the algorithm as well. But that being said, thank you so much for watching this stream, guys. I know I was a little bit long, but I love talking to you and ranking shinies. Like I said, next time we'll be ranking Johto shinies, and I think we get a little bit better than this, so definitely something to look forward to. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll probably see you sometime midweek with a stream, but I'll let you know how my cold goes, because like you could see, it's definitely getting to me, you know, my throat's very clogged up. But if I get better, I'll definitely do a stream midweek sometime, and if I do, I'll update you as well, so don't worry about it. But if not, then I'll see you on the weekend. And on Friday I will be releasing this stream as a video, so if you want to give your thoughts and don't have Discord, then definitely wait for the video on Friday, and you can comment your thoughts down in that video, and I'll obviously be reading every single comment. So, and with that being said, guys, I think that this is the end of the stream tonight. As always, it's been super lovely. You guys have been amazing as always. Thank you so much for interacting with me. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I know it was a bit long, but there we go. We've got all the kanto shinies ranked. And I will see you very soon. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful week. I wish nothing but the best things for you, and I hope that when I see you again, you know, like, things have been very good for you. Okay, I honestly wish the best for all of you guys, and please take care of yourself, guys, and yeah, remember to stay happy, you know. And I'll see you very soon. I'll see and I love the Toby spams going on. He's feeling all emotions at once. We love to see it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Every single one of you. I appreciate it. I'll see you on Discord if you do join. And if not, then I'll see you probably on Friday with the new video. So please look forward to my content and please take care of yourself. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end. I appreciate it a lot. Bye, guys. Thank you for everything. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.